What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn up. Bang the like button on the way in. Get a few people in here. Well, I got some shit today. I'm excited. I'm excited. How y'all feeling? Hardest working kid in the motherfucking biz. Hardest working kid in showbiz. Diddy Blue, Putty Clue. I got some news you can use. Please do not get it confused. Turn up. Who in the building? Who in the building? Bang that like button and shut the video. We going up. Who in this motherfucker though? Who in the building? Yeah, yeah. Phil J 508 in the building. Mur, what's up, family? Let's go. Brothers UK in the building. B&B boxing. I see you. Tracy. New Marie right behind her. Got my uncle in the building. Not a seeker. One time for the one time. Cutting Junior in the high. Rob A7 in the building. Let's rock out. Chauncey Moore, I see you. Yeah, super dad. Bang the like button, bang the cash up, not a secret. One time for the one time. Khadijah in the building. Whoa. Bang the 216. Peace. Topcatz in chat. Little G313. I see you. Turn up. 9 Ether in the building. Topcatz at it again. Honor and valor in a real way. Chief Courtney Mitchell in the building. Yeah. What's up? Jay Cooley down. Fully fired up, nigga. Bert from walking in the building. Kiowa Yosa. Yes, sir. Turn up typecast in the real way, goddamn. What's up with it? I'm gonna call your ass KY, nigga. I can't, nigga, goddamn. I still don't know you goddamn name. You been coming around here so long, nigga, I still can't goddamn hit that motherfucker. Slim Duncan in the building. Mr. Dixon, I see you, family. Yeah. Hardest working kid in the showbiz. You think what I mean? We right back at it. It ain't nothing but some information. Let's go. Tenori, what's up with it? New Marie say 2 a days, goddamn. You know, the first one was unexpected. The first one was unexpected, goddamn. Jeremiah Spicer, Chickasaw in the building. He say, what that do, man? Turn up one time. Shit, we can go ahead on and close the doors in this motherfucker then and get ready to ride. We gonna close the door. Y'all nigga got y'all weed rolled up. You got the chips and cookies and shit, nigga. We can go ahead on and get to it. Let's go. You know, it ain't nothing but a little information. Demo 84 in this bitch. He said, hold up, nigga, I want to ride too, goddamn, nigga. Hold on one time. I'm trying to ride too, goddamn. Let him in. We finna hit the corner. I can smell the marijuana. Oh, that must be Guy Johnson, goddamn. Guy Johnson came in the bit with the weed fired up. Let me get a little from my cataracts. Let me get a little from my cataracts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How y'all feeling out there, man? Hope y'all day going well. Shit, you know, it's 2 a.m. over here where I'm at. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here fucking with y'all. But goddamn it, I told y'all I was coming back. I've been holding on to this bill. Okay, L Boogie say, slow that motherfucking car down and let me in. Yeah, y'all nigga think y'all good, goddamn. She came out the flip flops and ran behind the goddamn car. Y'all stop the car for she shoot this motherfucker up. Y'all know she crazy. No motherfucking ass crazy, and I ain't trying to hear, goddamn. I King the Great in the building, Freedom Moore up in here. The lovely Freedom Moore. Watch out down, goddamn. Don't hurt nobody. Cause Joe, you might got a little time on his hand today. Don't hurt nobody now, goddamn. That's a grown man right there too, goddamn. Spa days, you know what I'm saying? Not just spa days for you, but spa days for you, your mama, your sister, auntie, goddamn. That's a grown man right there, goddamn. That's a grown man pocketbook. You know what I mean? Ain't that shit that you used to now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get flu out, goddamn. Well, I'm gonna stay home. I gotta work on the black gent, you know, going out of town, hit a cigar bar in the jazz lounge, and I just thought y'all you needed a little time away, you know. Send you and your mama to a spa day, goddamn, and goddamn, with views and shit, and Santorini, Greece and shit. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around, get your life changed. What's up, Big Ram in the building? How you feeling, cuz? What's up with it? Fuck fuck around, fuck around and get your life changed. We ain't with the foolishness. What's up, Terry? Come get my hug, goddamn girl. Don't you be burning off on me every 3, 4, 5 days and shit. You but got a new nigga over there or something. You but got that nigga gotta be new. Ain't no old nigga holding your motherfucking attention that long, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no old nigga holding your attention that long, goddamn. This must be a new nigga. You know, fucking with Terry, nigga, you gotta have a goddamn L-150. She probably a Chevy nigga though. I don't know. She probably a Chevy nigga, backwood country. Before gotta be Chevy or GMC. She said, yeah, Boogie Tillman, I'm Creole, not crazy. Oh wait. It jumped over it. He said, "Oh, that motherfucker, tip me a goddamn chat." It said, "Oh wait, that's the same thing." Yeah, it's the same thing. Motherfucker, cook and watch you eat. Nah, I ain't with all that. Motherfucker, put your plate down. Nigga talking about, nah, I ain't ready to eat that. Nigga, I cook. Nigga, it's done. Okay, I didn't play to it, nigga. I'm gonna sit there and watch you eat. So how was your day? This motherfucker, motherfucker smelling on your fingertips and shit. So you been finger these hoes out here and shit. Come on, there, Boogie. God damn. That man worked 12 hours a day, goddamn, to provide. Why is you all in the man's cell phone and shit? He pay your cell phone, but why is you all in this nigga trying to crack the code and shit? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know L Boogie got that make you curl up on the couch pussy. You know what I'm saying? That pussy there, yeah, that been curled up on the couch, nigga, with your mouth wide. Goddamn right, nigga. She sitting there, sitting right across from your ass, watching you. Got the volume on 4, nigga. You over there. She all in your motherfucking phone and shit. What's up with it? What's up with it, goddamn? Who that MJ Gibbons? I see you, Queen. Give me my hug, goddamn. She said, not smelling the finger. Yeah, all that nigga fingertips and shit. He got see the went out through the nigga travel bag. Y'all know them niggas be trying to leave their bag in the truck. He just woke up to the goddamn bag laying in the front. Bag laying on the couch next to him and shit. Nigga, we ain't been using condoms, nigga, since you moved in here, nigga. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck these condoms come from. I'm trying to find out where these motherfucking condoms come from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet you better not bring me nothing. Hey, cuz you say make you fall asleep, hug yourself. Cuz you what you told that damn Freedom Moore over there? You told her, yeah, this is a grown man pocketbook, goddamn. I fuck around, change your life. I got a little bit of time on my hand. Just a little, goddamn. Want to see how I want to see how good your decision makers is. Okay. All right, so we giving away cash apps today. Y'all know how we do over here, goddamn. I ought to give away some pennies. Ought to give away some panties. Ought to give, ought to give away some panties. It really was. Goddamn Renee Boxing in the building. Goddamn David Scott the third. If you ain't heard the motherfucking word on the curb, goddamn just came in the building. Yeah, she the cook, goddamn nigga. Let your ass come home late, nigga. She sitting up waiting on you and shit. Sitting up waiting on you. You see motherfucker, whole house dark, TV on, just a silhouette in that motherfucker. And fellas, y'all know when we coming back from doing our dirt, we stand at the door for at least about a good 68 seconds before we put the key in. Nigga sitting there talking, damn, I hope she in this motherfucker sleep. I hope she in this motherfucker sleep. I hope she in this motherfucker sleep, boy. Boy, ain't nothing like it when you come in that motherfucker day up, huh? Shit. Side bitch pussy so good you ain't even thought of a lie on the way home. Okay? That's why I'm gonna tell you, nigga, right now. You go fuck your side bitch, nigga. Don't be riding back on the phone with her and shit. Don't be riding back on the phone with her and shit, nigga. That shit, that nigga, you need a hold. Don't turn on the radio, nothing. Nigga, don't wear no seatbelt. Okay, nigga, just get your ass home, nigga. Come up with your shit before by the time you exit the interstate, nigga. You need to already have your shit in order, nigga. Okay, I got pulled over by a racist ass cop. Okay, nigga. Tell us, boy, this motherfucker get in the house, nigga. Come in that bitch, nigga. Take 2 deep breaths. Put the key in the door, nigga. Come in that motherfucker and say, God damn it, nigga, we need to defund the police. Okay? See, you come in that bitch, she sitting up, nigga, got a motherfucking hair wrapped and shit, nigga. You come in that bitch and say, we need to defund the police. God damn it. Then you know they got that bastard had me pulled over for 2 hours. That goddamn bastard had me pulled over for 2 hours, goddamn. We need to goddamn, we need reform, goddamn. I'm going to the march tomorrow, goddamn. Got me fucked up. I'm going to the goddamn march tomorrow. I didn't talk to the mayor. This is beyond the scope of anything remotely, goddamn. We need to goddamn defund the police, goddamn. Fly Birdie fine ass up here. That's a fine motherfucker right there, boy. Shit. Goddamn Fly Birdie, country fine. Motherfucker country fine. Got a little accent with it too, goddamn. Terrence say, nigga better have a gunshot wound. I would go call you. Hey, how many times y'all niggas did use that? And you niggas gotta quit talking about my phone was dead. Okay, if you about to go out and you about to go hang with your little side bitch, turn your phone out before you get to her. Just call and verify where the bitch at. Okay, all right, goddamn, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna honk 3 times, bring your ass on out. Okay, and then go on power that bitch down, nigga. You nigga be trying to wait to power the phone down after she called, nigga, and you looked at the motherfucker, her name that came across the screen and shit, nigga, then you try to power it off. You know what I'm saying? Your dick ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga, what's gonna happen if you do that? Your dick ain't gonna work. Okay? You done goddamn seen her call, your dick ain't gonna work. You power that bitch back up, you got 47 missed calls, nigga, and 18 goddamn voice messages. Okay? 18 motherfucking voice. We got 18 voice messages and shit, nigga. Scared to even listen to them hoes and shit, nigga. T1 Productions in the motherfucking building. Derek Bailey, I see you, family. Marquis Johnson in this motherfucker, goddamn. I'm trying to tell you, but we need to defund the police. This is out of control, Phil. Phil J508, what is wrong with these cops? Motherfucker had me pulled out. Would you believe This motherfucker had me pulled over for 3 hours. Goddamn. Shit, nigga. I asked that nigga, I looked at that motherfucker. I said, am I being detained or not? God damn it. This is my wife is gonna kill me, nigga. Shit. Am I being detained? to Dora say, that's why my voicemail ain't never been set up. Uh-oh, look at it. We got a professional in the house. We got a professional cheater in the house, goddamn. She talking about she about to go over there and sit with her mama and them, and they over there making daiquiris and they over there making daiquiris and shit. She about to go sit with her mama and them and shit. Okay. You know how fellas, you know how they get over there, goddamn. You be hearing she at her sister house. You all them kids in the background and shit. Nothing. I'm just over here sitting with my sister and them. What you doing? And you know our ass, we don't never be doing shit. Fellas, you know we don't be doing shit because we don't cheat. And so we don't cheat, so we just be at home chilling and shit. She go sit over there with her sister and all them little badass nieces and nephews and shit. Nothing. We just over here sitting. You know, that's how them country folk do. That's how them Indians. We just over here sitting. We ain't doing nothing. I'm probably about to take her hair down and shit. And then as soon as she hang up, goddamn, she leave with Jerome, motherfucking ass. That's how women cheat on your nigga ass, nigga. She ain't called, so you don't feel like being worried any motherfucking way, goddamn, nigga. So you chilling whole time Jerome beating that pussy up. All right, man, they gonna get into the bill. I ain't for the goddamn place. Pretty said 18 calls. Oh, heck no. 2 to 3 tops. Okay. She got a limit, goddamn. She got a goddamn limit, then. Y'all need crazy the motherfucker. All right, man. So we about to turn up one time, man. We're gonna go into the bill. Let me pull my shit up. All right, so we're gonna go into some motherfucking Wild Wild West history, goddamn, some Indian history. MJ say that sounds like a bunch of bad bees, Topcatz, man. That's why you fellas need to stop. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't going all the way there. Okay, that would have been a little too far. That would have been a little too far. Tenora say I'm calling once and that's it. Well, goddamn, y'all are like me because I ain't even gonna call. Okay, I ain't even gonna call you, motherfucking ass. If you leave, goddamn, now I'm gonna watch the clock. I ain't no damn fool. Now I ain't gonna say shit though. I ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing. All right, do your thing. I just got one rule: don't get caught. I got one rule: don't get caught, please. Can you do that? Don't get caught, and don't come back in that bit lying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And women, we know when you're up to something, when you come right in the house and you just go get right in the shower and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come around, go get right in the shower, then come out the shower and be motherfucker start grab a vacuum out the hall closet and shit. Motherfucker then went and got in the shower and came back. Motherfucker they been doing the dishes and ran the vacuum out through the goddamn front room and shit. And women, when y'all come back from cheating, y'all always want to ask us, do we need something? Fellas, they come back from cheating. They always want to come back and goddamn make sure we all right. You ate, you don't need nothing, you don't want me to cook. You know, all the shit they don't never do. Motherfucker come back, you don't need me to cook. Go lay your motherfucking ass down. I know you been out there with that nigga. You smell like dick. You smell like, I can smell it on you. You smell like dick. Boy, I ain't about to go there with you tonight. Your motherfucking ass up in there. Motherfucker come out hanging pictures on the wall and shit, goddamn. Motherfucker dusted and shit. Go lay your motherfucking ass down. You smell like dick, okay? I leave your motherfucking ass if I knew you weren't gonna take half. All right. He said, Bird say, Topcatz, you try to go in the bathroom, she open the shower and say, excuse me, I'm showering. Yeah, they get real defensive and shit then. I'm about to come out. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here. You smell like dick. I can smell it on you. And you know, y'all and fellas, you know, when you be playing them little games with them and shit, you be like, who that, your little nigga? When they answer the phone and leave out the room and shit. Now, don't be running that nigga on the phone and shit. And they get real, you know what I'm saying? They get real pissed off about that shit, nigga. That's when you know that was him for real, okay? When they get real pissed off. You know what I'm saying? They start bringing up shit from 3 years ago and shit. Or you talking about that little bitch that was calling your phone and all that? Talking about that little bitch, that number that you were texting and all that. You know what? I should have left your ass dead. I should have left your ass dead. What's up, home with the Braves in the building? According to business, say acting all out of character. Yeah, motherfucker get real defensive and shit. And I'm gonna tell you when she gone mentally on your ass, fellas, right? When she come home and after cheating and shit, she come home and go shower, go wash that pussy out, and then she going and she don't even clean up and shit. Okay, if she get to cleaning up and asking you, do you need something and all that, goddamn, she's still her heart's still there. Okay, when that motherfucker go home and jump in the shower and come out. And she go in there and get us some snacks. Watch this, family. She go in the kitchen to get us some snacks. And then she come in that bitch and don't say nothing to you. She in the bed and shit with the snacks and all that type of shit, nigga. All you see is the light from her phone on, the screen, the light from her screen on and shit. She about to leave your ass. If she 2-3 checks, she 2-3 checks away from leaving your motherfucking ass, nigga. You know? Boy, that side nigga just had a little more money. Boy, if they get that nigga a $4-5 raise at work, nigga, that's your ass, boy. That is your ass. You a history. You a history. Boy, they get that nigga a $4-5 more raise, boy, your ass is history. She coming. She got MJ Giving. She got motherfucking oatmeal pies. That motherfucker got oatmeal pies, they got their fruit roll-ups and shit, nigga. She done went and got in the bed. They made a station. Can't come. Motherfucker got a little station going on next to it. Yeah. Your ass is in bad. Your ass is in hot water, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was a nigga coming there want to fight and shit. He want to get physical and shit, ladies. He didn't come in there want to start an argument like a brawl at this shit. You know what I'm talking? Mikey G13 in the building. Shalom, Mike. How you feeling, Mike? Hey, he come in that bitch. He want to get physical like a brawl at this shit. Nigga standing there like he needs some attention. Nigga standing there and shit. So you just gonna come in here. Y'all know when the nigga put both hands in front of him and shit. So you ain't see me calling your phone, my nigga? First of all, I'm not your nigga. You know? Man, let's get it to the bill. Like, Brian Smooth, what's up with it, man? I'm gonna come in that bitch. First of all, I'm not your nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't out, you doing that whole ass shit, man. First thing, this how he threaten y'all women. You know what? I'm about to go to my mama house because I ain't about to do this. Fuck that. I'm about to go to my mama house. I ain't about to do this. Money Brown TV in this bitch, Star City J. I see you, family. We gonna get it to the bill, man. Y'all nigga been thugging like a boy. Y'all got me thugging like a motherfucker here. Hey, that nigga say he about to go to his mama house on your motherfucking ass. She done came with that bitch. The club let out in 2. Cause Money Brown, she supposed to be going to the club with a homegirl and them. He ain't want her to go anyway. It's 3:30 in the morning. This nigga drinking coffee trying to stay up. This nigga in that bitch full of that coffee, nigga, trying to stay up, pacing and shit, nigga. Lights, every headlight hit the block. He all out the motherfucking window and shit. And then when she get to coming, what the nigga do? Nigga go lay down and play sleep on the motherfucking ass. Say, my nigga, you ain't see me calling your phone. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Tell you right now, goddamn. All right, they gotta get it to the bill, man. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit, boy. Tara say, please don't threaten me. I'm gonna go to your mama house. I'm gonna laugh. Nigga say, I'm finna go, but you know what? I'm finna go to my mama house. Nigga don't never leave, though. Nigga come in that bitch talking about my ride on the way right now. I'm telling you, man, I gotta get away from here. Shit. I gotta get away from here. You know she called the laws on your ass last time, nigga. Don't hit that girl that motherfucking out, nigga. Hustle Slim in the building, goddamn. Check this out, cuz. Look at that. Nigga, the winner they got fully dressed. Nigga got a whole warm-up suit on in that motherfucker. Nigga, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4:30 in the morning. Nigga got a whole warm-up suit on in that bitch with the hoodie on it. Went in that bitch and packed and took out a little grocery bag and put him some shirts and some boxes and socks in that motherfucker. Nigga got some shirts and some boxes and some socks in that motherfucker and shit, nigga. Like he packing a sack lunch. He standing there trying to close shit to get her attention because that dick got a drowsy right now. That side dick got a drowsy. Y'all know them side niggas don't make love. They beat the pussy up. Side nigga that broke her down in there, you know. See, he got all that motherfucking energy to fight tonight, goddamn. Side nigga that hit them corners on them motherfucking. Side nigga had to get on top. Yeah, you know you niggas, you know that in-house pussy. You nigga, she want to get on top of you, nigga. You just go and get missionary, get it over with. She sitting there making a grocery list in her head and shit. Let me see. We need some more ground meat. We need a little black pepper in there, goddamn. I got 4 eggs left. Gotta get them kids some corn dogs. She done made a grocery list while you in the pussy, nigga. Get your ass up. When that side nigga come, she sucking dick. She sucking dick. She riding dick. Side nigga that hit the corners on that motherfucker, nigga. Bouncing those foes, nigga. All right, man. That's it, goddamn. Don't fucking with you niggas. He hit that bitch to put a whole warm-up suit on. He steady slamming cabinets and shit, slamming the freezer and shit. Telling you, man, cause this shit here, nigga. I ain't finna telling you right now, man. I ain't go over that shit, nigga. Motherfucking side dick got a drowsy, nigga. Look at Terry, you a motherfucker. Terry, a motherfucker. Hey, that nigga say, text me. She done text that nigga shit. I made it. The nigga over here tripping. I done made it home. The nigga over here tripping. You keep on. I'm about to come back over there for a round 2. Keep on. I'm about to come over there for a round 2. What's up with the Honey Hunter, Roman Wolf in the building? Let me share my screens and we can get it to the goddamn bill, man. She said, yeah, that old ass nigga there tripping, talking about he going to his mama house. That nigga ain't going no motherfucking well. It's 4:30 in the morning. His mama got to get up and go to the doctor in the morning. He must don't know. I talked to her earlier. She said she got to go to the doctor in the morning. She got to go to the doctor in the morning. Hear that bitch talking to herself. Nigga, y'all know the nigga, man, for real, though. Nigga, I be fucked up. Nigga, I ain't about to keep putting out this shit. Motherfucker coming here at 4 o'clock in the morning. Nigga. Motherfucker want to think I'm crazy. I know she fucking that nigga. All right, let's turn up, goddamn. Let's turn up, man. We gonna go into some wild with Indian shit. You understand me, man? We gonna start out with the legendary Baz Reeves, goddamn. We're gonna start out with the legendary Baz Reeves, goddamn. He need his own bill by himself, man. We'll come back and do his own bill by himself, right? So, Deputy U.S. Marshal Baz Reeves, born a slave in Arkansas, grew up in Lamar and Grayson County, Texas, where he belonged to Colonel George R. Reeves, later to become the Speaker of the House and Texas Legislature. As a young man, Baz Reeves escaped North and Indian Territory and became acquainted with the Cherokees, Creek, and Seminole. It is believed he served as a soldier in the Union Indian Guard regiments. I'm trying to figure out if the nigga wasn't no motherfucking Indian, why the fuck was he in the Indian Guard regiments? You know what I'm saying? During the Civil War. After the war, Reeves settled down in Van Buren, Arkansas as a foreman. On occasions, he served as a guide for Deputy U.S. Marshal who worked out of the federal court of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Into Indian Territory, Reeves had once boasted that he knew Indian Territory like a cook knows her kitchen. Yeah, that's some country shit right there, huh? He know Indian territory like a cook knows her kitchen, goddamn. And as a result of his skills and knowledge of the territory, he was able to make substantial money as a scout and tracker for peace officers. I'm gonna tell you right now, homie, only Indians got that job. Only Indians got that job, okay? Only Indians got that job as a motherfucking scout and a tracker, right? Because they knew Indian territory. Over here, tell you he became acquainted with the Cherokee Creek Assembly. He spoke the Muskegee language. All right, now they rock out. As a result of his skills and knowledge of the territory, he was able to make substantial money as a scout and tracker for peace. In 1875, when Judge Isaac C. Parker took over Fort Smith Federal Court, Parker commissioned Reeves as a deputy U.S. Marshal. He is believed to be one of the earliest African Americans to receive commission as a deputy U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi River. Reeves worked for 30 years as a deputy marshal in Indian Territory. He was the only deputy to begin with Parker's court of work until Oklahoma statehood in 1907. Reeves, standing 6 feet tall, 2 inches tall, weighing 180 pounds, became a celebrity during his lifetime in Indian Territory. Muskogee Police Chief Bud Ledbetter said about him, the veteran Negro deputy never quailed in facing any man. Reeves became an expert with pistols and rifles. Territorial newspapers stated that he killed 14 outlaws during his career as a peace officer. When Reeves began riding for Judge Parker, the jurisdiction covered more than 27 miles. The deputies Fort Smith Road west of Fort Reno, Fort Steele, the Anacordo, a round trip of more 800 miles. When the deputy left Fort Smith to capture outlaws in territory, he took with him a wagon, a cook, and served as a guard, as least one of and at least one posse man. Reeves transferred to Welcome Indian Territory 1897 and then to Muskegee in 1898. After federal courts opened the territory, the Chickasaw Enterprise on November 28, 1901 reported that Bass Reeves had arrested more than 3,000 men and women for violating federal law. Boy, that nigga, we would have shot him. I'm sorry, we would have. Well, goddamn Bass, you was a bad man, but your ass would have got shot, nigga. How the fuck you arrest 3,000? More than 3,000 men and women for violating federal law. God damn. Bad, you ain't going too far. God damn, nigga. They should have goddamn put a pot together and got rid of his ass. Yeah, would have had to go, Baz. I'm telling you now, nigga. Newspaper praised Reeves' reputation. Bitch. Newspaper praised Reeves' reputation on November the 19th, 1909, Muskegee Times Democrat that in early days when the Indian country was overridden with outlaws, Reeves would hurry to Fort Smith, often single-handed bands of men charged with crimes for bootlegging and murder. He was paid fees in those days, sometimes amounting to thousands of dollars for a single trip, trips that sometimes lasted months. When Reeves died on January the 2nd, 1910, the Muskegee Phoenix wrote of the legendary lawman in history of the early days of eastern Oklahoma. The name of Bass Reeves has a place in the front rank among those who cleansed out old Indian territory, outlaws, and desperados. No story of the conflict of governing office with those outlaws, which ended with a few years in rapid filing the territory with people who can be completed without mention of the Negro who died yesterday. During that time, he sent to arrest some of the most desperate characters that ever infested Indian territory and endangered life and peace of his borders. And he got his man as often as any other deputy. The greatest testimony to his devotion and duty, in fact, brought his own son in for murder once he received the warrant. Bass Reeves is one of the greatest peace officers in history of the American Western frontier. That nigga took his son to jail. And you know what's cold? He ended up killing his cook. Now, it was on accident, but them same white boys he was loyal to, they was about to hang his ass, okay? They went to a judge who was known for hanging motherfuckers, all right? And they were gonna hang bad motherfucking ass. We gonna come over here to another bad man, right? Motherfucker, half Chickasaw, half Creek. How y'all feeling out there, goddamn? How y'all feeling out there? Hey, we doing cash apps too after this. You don't get paid to think, you get paid to know. So we doing cash apps. So last time y'all got beat by a girl. So I don't know if y'all into that type of shit. I don't know if y'all into losing the women and shit. I don't know. The last time y'all got your ass whooped. Flame through it, what's up? Bang the like button, man. They keep the lights up. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We doing a tour day today. We doing two today. It ain't nothing but some motherfucking information. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if y'all don't know, goddamn, I do this every day. Every day we come out with a new bill. We ain't talking about the same shit because there's so much goddamn information out there to go through. We got so much history. This shit is easy work. Hardest working kid in the showbiz. Hardest step back in this bitch. Home of the Braves and this bitch run 314. I see you, family. Hard fella in this motherfucker. He said he pulled a Dick Cheney. Yeah, he did. See, Dick Cheney shit was organized though. You know what I'm saying? I think the homie shit really was accident. Rainstorm say Baz also whipped his so-called slave master ass and burnt out to become what he was for. Yeah, see his mama, famous old goon in the building. Trisha say I'm a lady. Goddamn, Money Brown say he ain't lose. He won his match. Shit, he won his match. Man, look at Home of the Braves. Say he a winner circle shit. That nigga won his wrench by winning. Goddamn. Man, we got a lot of winners, goddamn. We ought to put all of the winners together one day and just let y'all face off, goddamn, for a big prize. When I get back home, it'll be a little better, man. So it'll be a little better because then I can like send out shirts and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We can start going for real prizes and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I get back home. So let me figure out when the fuck I'm gonna get back home and then we'll turn up for real. You know what I'm saying? By that time we ought to have more people watching us and shit. More people watching the channel and shit. All right, nigga, nigga famous old girl said molester goddamn like that nigga said spit on it, goddamn. You tell little freak ass. Motherfucking famous old girl say spit on the like button, god damn. That nigga say spit on it and lubricate it, goddamn. What is going on in here? What is going on in this motherfucker? All right. Let's shut the screen, goddamn. Let's get back to it. All right, Johnson granted this motherfucker, right? Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson was one of the most noted peace officers in history of the Indian Territory. Johnson's father was a Chickasaw freedman, and his mother was a Creek freedman. Born in North Texas during the Civil War, Johnson began his tenure as a deputy U.S. Marshal in 1888, working out of the federal courthouse at Fort Smith, Arkansas. Judge Isaac C. Parker mentioned him as one of the best deputies that worked for his court. Johnson's work, in tandem with Deputy U.S. Marshal Baz Reeves, became legend in the Indian Territory. By 1898, Johnson transferred into the Northern District, but was headquartered at Muskogee. Johnson, the only deputy U.S. Marshal for this area for many years. Listen, homie, this nigga was the only deputy in this goddamn area. All right, nigga was certified dangerous, homie. Patrolled in and around the Fula Creek Nation. He developed one of the best arrest records of any of the deputies that worked in the Northern District under Marshal Leo Bennett in 1902. A group of disgruntled Creek full-bloods and freedmen, led by Cheeto Harjo, created disturbance in Creek Nation. Harjo felt old treaties were being broken by the activities of the Dawes Commission. Y'all hear that? Harjo felt old treaties were being broken by the activities of the Dawes Commission, which was allotting land to the Indians and freedmen Johnson and posse arrested Cheeto Harjo and a group of his followers and put them in federal jail in Muskogee. Johnson became a policeman for Fuller in 1906, primarily patrolling the African American section of town. He died in the Fuller April 9, 1929. Home of the Brave say, holler at me on the logo design. Hey, you got my email is legendarytopcatz at gmail. So hit me up. Home of the Brave, legendary typecat, Gmail. Hit me up about it. Hey, let's get on that ASAP too, man. Cause yeah, I need a logo. Yeah, get at me ASAP about that. All right, we gonna come over here. This nigga right here was a damn fool. All right, this was Crawford Goldsby. Crawford Goldsby. Have y'all ever heard of him? Any of y'all ever heard of Crawford Goldsby? Motherfucker name was Cherokee Bill. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Home of the Brave. I don't. Okay. You say you got it. No, Marie, what's up with it? She say so monotone, girl. I might need to pick up the volume. It's 2:30 in the morning though. It's 2:30 in the morning. Goddamn. She done went and cut all the lights off in the house. Goddamn. She said, I don't know if I can win today. I keep getting home calls and having meetings. I don't. You sound like you scared. What's up with it, Pam? You know we're gonna need some more. Hey, Home of the Brave, hit me on there. My name the same. It's the same on there too. It's the same on there too. Appreciate that little Hard Step Back and Cutting Junior. Hard Step Back Cutting Junior in the cash out. Tracy, I don't like that energy right there you putting out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna have to turn up. Flamethrower say she know a hard Joe in Memphis. All right. So we got Cherokee Bill, right? Cherokee Bill. Y'all know they be running around here talking about Billy the Kid and all of that, right? Well, this nigga right here named Cherokee Bill, an African American. Cherokee Bill Goldsby became one of the most famous outlaws in the history of surrogate of the 10th Cavalry. Of Indian Territory. Goldsby was born in Fort Concho, Texas. His father was George Goldsby, a sergeant of the 10th Cavalry, and his mother was a Cherokee freed woman named Ellen Beck, an official laundress of the 10th Cavalry at the fort. His mama used to wash clothes and shit up there. You know what I'm saying? And he scooped up George Goldsby. He was a fool. 10th Cavalry, Buffalo Soldier. Came out the Indian Scout. Brother Rob in the building. He said they got you over there against your will, Topcatz. You tell us. Now, I might be leaving this week, though. I got a ticket. I just got to see if they going to fly me out. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then I'll be in Paris this weekend. I'm going to go to Paris instead of Amsterdam. So I'll be in Paris. Try to find me a coffee shop I can smoke some weed at. You know, I need to work on my French. Goddamn. So we'll figure it out. Ellen Beck, an official laundress of the 10th Cavalry at the fort. Racial problems at San Angelo, the civilian community adjacent to Fort Concho, caused George Goldsby to go AWOL from the army. So they was over there acting racist and shit. So George ended up dipping out. Ellen moved her family back to her home at Fort Gibson, Indian Territory. By the time he reached his teenage years, Goldsby had developed a bad attitude associated with unsavory characters, drank whiskey, and rebelled against authority. His foster father put him out the house, and he fell in with the young men who had criminal designs. In the summer of 1894, Goldsby joined with Bill and Jim Cook and others who became known as the Cook Gang. The Taylor Quark Cherokee Bill, and he was known then killed a Cherokee lawman named Sequoia Houston in a gunfight on July 31st, 1894. The Cook gang robbed the Lincoln County Bank at Chandler. Some go-getters. Boy, when that bitch stuck the bank up, nigga. I like them niggas. I probably would have fucked with them niggas back in the game. Them niggas would have that bitch hit the bank. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, bitch. Where the money at? Bitch, put the money in the bag for I murder one of you hoes in here. Committed many killings. He said the gang committed many killings and robberies, including train and stagecoaches. Well, they were some savages. January 1895, Ike Rogers, a Cherokee, while in Fort Smith jail, the outlaw killed a guard and attempted escape. Oh yeah, they thugging for real, nigga. He finna come up out that bitch, nigga. Nigga killed the guard in that bitch, nigga. Goldsby was executed in 1896 at Fort Smith and was buried in Fort Gibson, Indian Territory. They murdered the homie, goddamn. Cherokee Bill. Damn, they had a picture of him. All right, we're gonna go into it. The Black West and the story and song. How y'all feeling out there? She say, sound like Wild Bill to me. Well, you know the Wild Bill story. If you talking about Wild Bill Hillcock, I just gotta get some more information on it. I actually had something pulled up on it, but I wanted to do something else. Now his people now, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Well, we'll go through it after this, right? I'll make him last. Because I do actually have some information on him. His people now actually was they actually conducted the Underground Railroad. You feel me? Wild Bill Hickok, yeah, he served as a scout. He served as a interpreter, a scout, and a tracker. Now those are all traits of all of these niggas who we talking about now. These black Indians, all of those are traits of them. And his family also was conductors of the Underground Railroad. In their house, they had a underground door down there where they used to let the slaves, the runaways and shit go down to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, yeah, they should drive the stage coaches and shit and sneak them across and shit. He frequented in bars and saloons and shit. All of that type of activity right there was Black Indian activity. You feel me? So-called Black Indian activity. You know what I mean? But they put him in history as a white boy. They did another dude, like, see, you'll catch some stories, they'll tell you that Wild Bill, right here, they'll tell you that Cherokee Bill was a white boy. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's turn it up. Unlike Billy the Kid, who was far from handsome, Cherokee Bill was a handsome, copper-skinned man who wore his wavy black hair at his shoulder length. He was he was always well dressed in expensive clothes and Stetson. You know, he was a young fly one. He said, "I sent the email. Let me check it out right now. We finna jump on it right now. You know, we ain't doing nothing but a little information. Hardest working kid in the showbiz. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I like that rainstorm. Yeah, in a real way. All right, what's up with it, Nati? Fly Birdie say waves on swim, goddamn. Yeah, Boogie say sound like a pimp. Look at the ladies out there, goddamn. Flamethrower said fine. MJ goddamn threw up a fruit basket on that nigga. Her mama got watery or something. She done threw a fruit basket up on that nigga head, goddamn. Yeah, I got it, Rainstorm. Yeah, they say unlike Billy the Kid, who was far from handsome, Cherokee Bill was a handsome, copper-skinned man who wore his wavy black hair at shoulder length. He was always well dressed in expensive clothes and a Stetson. His bridle was silver and his rope was black and white horsehair. He was born in Crawford Goldsby on the right side of the law in Fort Concho. Texas. Yeah, he was a motherfucker, ladies. He was he was he was he was that nigga say so pimp his nickname was Deadwood Dick. Hey, he covered that bitch, man. Them ladies goes respect some copper skin, wavy hair on they motherfucking ass. Nigga dressed to impress. You know what I'm saying? Though he had a mouthpiece on him. He was born in Crawford Goldsby on the right side of the law in Fort Concho, Texas. His father, George Goldsby, was a sergeant in the U.S. 10th Cavalry Regiment, the most famous of the Buffalo Soldier units in the West. Tensions between the Buffalo Soldiers and white Texans existed throughout his early years. Only 2 years after he was born, his father deserted to avoid trial of an accusation of shooting a white homesteader. So his daddy that shot a nigga and had to get ghosts. You know what I'm saying? That happened so many times in our people, you know what I'm saying, life. His daddy had to duck out. Such shooting incidents were common between the soldiers and whites at this time. What I just tell you, goddamn. This shit here, nigga had I always had to pop a nigga and get low. Pop a nigga and get low out of town. You know what I'm saying? His mother, forced to move frequently to find employment, often left Bill and his younger brother alone. She did enroll him in school in Cherokee, Kansas for 3 years. Then she sent him to Carly Indian School in Pennsylvania for 2 years. Returning east, he began to engage his life on the freedom of the Cherokee Reservation. By 1894, he was 18 and had not been involved in any serious trouble. For a while, he visited the Red Fork Ranch. There, he was known for entertaining stories about himself. He was constantly telling. He was a little motherfucker. Y'all hit this little badass nigga. He 18. He in that bitch. Young nigga, man, player nigga, man. You know, you see them little young player niggas, man. You feel me? He got a lot of ambition in him. He already mad his daddy gone. You know, his mama that told him that his daddy shot one of the white boys, so you know he don't like the white folks already. You know, and he trying to find his way. You know, at that age, you be misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? You feel like the whole world against you, and you just should build up a lot of anger. You know what I'm saying? A lot of anger in you, man. There he was known for entertaining stories about himself. He was constantly telling. In the evening, he sang songs. He danced jigs and had good, naturally talk to everyone. His dark, handsome looks and his devil made his dark, handsome looks and his devil made care personality made him quite attractive to the women. Look at him, women. He was a ladies' man. Got that Cherokee Bill. Cherokee Bill. Okay, you keep playing, goddamn nigga, snatch your heart out the chest. Now watch this here, fellas. Watch this here. Yeah, I know it's always hating ass niggas. Oh, god damn, they been jumped too far. This apparently led to a fight at a dance with the black eyewitnesses with a man named Jake Lewis. Jake Lewis, he sounded like a hater. Lewis beat him in a fair fist fight. Oh, okay, that nigga that got on Cherokee Bill ass out there. Okay. Bill out there showing out in front of them hoes. Got that Jack that got on that nigga ass out there. You know what I'm saying? LG2 of the building. Money Brown, that nigga out there watching this hoe, but I know Bill ain't went over there and told that nigga why he watching this hoe. That nigga Jack must have committed whooping up on Bill ass out there, goddamn. They said it was foul. It was a foul fight, goddamn. They let him get his one. According to eyewitnesses, 2 days later, Bill killed him in a gunfight. Bill came back and smoked that nigga ass. Don't that sound like you niggas? Nigga done beat him up in front of the hoe. Nigga, he came back and burnt him up with that burner, goddamn. Free to say, oh snap, a fine looking hot boy. Yeah, he done fired his nigga came back with that iron on his ass, nigga. I ain't taking no more ass whoopers. I tell you that right now. I ain't tell you that right now. I really liked it, that girl, nigga. You done whoop my ass in front. I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking no more ass whooping, nigga. Nigga went back and got him a pistol and came back and burnt old Jake up out there, man. Star City left that nigga lifeless. Oh, nigga that got down in front of me. I really liked it, huh? Fleeing into the hills, he joined the Cook gang, where he killed the member of a posse that had surrounded their hideout. That nigga killed a member of a posse that surrounded them. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he on fire now. You got him fucked up now. He dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know you burn that first nigga, shit. Everybody else better watch out. You know what I'm saying? He already to kill Jake. I already got him some stripes on his belt for Jake, motherfucking ass. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He done burnt him up another nigga, and so he teamed up with some niggas now. And he got him two under his belt, nigga. So you know it's everything up from now. I ain't got nothing to lose. You understand me? Apparently, this killing made Bill realize that his days were numbered. He went on a killing and robbing spree throughout the territory. You know, everybody can get it. I'm telling you. Everybody say sound like some East Oakland shit. West Oakland too, goddamn. King Kong. Everybody nigga, what a bag at. Put the money in the bag. You know what I'm saying? These hoes looking for me too? Shit. Nigga, I wish a nigga better not even look at me wrong. Nigga, I ain't been asleep in 2 days. You understand me? I ain't been asleep in 2 days, nigga. For real, nigga. I ain't fuck everything, nigga. Right about now, nigga. I don't give a fuck about life. He went on a killing and robbery spree throughout the territory, murdering a barber, doing the bank hold up, nigga. The down the barber at the bank. That man ain't doing up trying to give you a fade, nigga. He told that nigga, who been cutting your hair, nigga? That nigga ain't. That nigga pushed that motherfucking edge up back and he shot it. Pow, pow, pow. Bitch, get out. Bitch, I edged my own self up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, nigga, who did your edge up? He really just trying to get him in the chair. Nigga, who fucked your edge up? Nigga, push that shit back. Nigga, you need to come see me. He shot him down, goddamn. Shot him down in that motherfucker. A station agent and the conductor in a separate train robbery. Okay, nigga, he said, on every goddamn lick now, he got to get him one. Yeah, this young nigga out of control now. At this particular point in his life, nigga, a day ain't a day if ain't nobody dead. You know what I'm saying? So he killed the barber and then he killed a station agent and a conductor in separate train robberies. You know what I'm saying? Because Melton was unarmed and prominent citizen of Napa, Cherokee Bill then became the most wanted man in the territory. Oh, they were looking for his little ass now. They looking for his little ass now, goddamn. Big Ram say, Bertha Lynch boy, cuz nigga is EBK every day, all day till the day I die, goddamn. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, everybody kill around this hoe, nigga. I'm gonna smoke your boots, nigga. I'm gonna smoke your motherfucking boot. These hoes looking for me too. Legend began to grow about his daring escapes and his speed with a Colt revolver. Details caused lawmen to pursue him at a safe distance. Come on, jump for me, goddamn. Jump for me. Yeah, this young nigga here dangerous at this particular point, nigga. Shortly before his death, his speedy gunfire was not always accurate, but it rattled his opponent enough to prevent him from being hit. Other legends indicate that he was on such good terms with the Indians of the territory that he could travel through their lands without the posse pursuing him. Could not. The posse pursuing him could not. Okay, so he was so good, he got a pad. He come through there. You know how we do, nigga. We ain't getting the little homies up. You know what I'm saying? Even though the old head, they be like, man, that little nigga there wild, he dangerous. I know them loud looking for you, man. You gonna have it hot. But he can come through that bitch, and you know they fed him. You know the ladies liked it him anyway. You know them little girls, mommy and shit liked it him anyway. You know them little girls liked it him, his mama. That little Bill, little badass. He come through there. They knew his daddy. You know what I'm saying? He come through that motherfucker. Come get a plate and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the posse, they couldn't track him in that motherfucker, nigga. His legendary prowess with women also aided him in his 2 years of flight. Look at him. He house to house over there. The women gonna put you up, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, goddamn. Look at him, goddamn. His legendary prowess with women also aided him in his 2 years of flight. Tales tell of many women who finding him irresistibly attractive, hid him from the law, man. Yeah, you can come over my house. Young trap star, goddamn. One such woman, Effie Crittenden tried to aid him at the Cook brothers in collecting the 265 federal money for their share and confiscated Cherokee land. She took their money orders and Talakay, whatever the hell that is, collected the money, but was followed back to their hiding place. In the gunfight that followed, Cherokee Bill and Bill Cook escaped, but Jim Cook was wounded and captured. Damn, that's fucked up. Little bitch got down on him. Soon, though, another woman, Maggie Glass, caused him to be captured. She was a black Cherokee woman who went with him to her cousin home for dinner one evening. I told him he went over there, goddamn eat. Maggie Glass, motherfucking ass, failing to tell him that her cousin was Ike Rogers and U.S. Deputy Marshal. The marshal tried to arrest him, and in the hand-to-hand struggle that followed, Bill was knocked unconscious by a piece of firewood. Some say that Maggie hit him from behind with the firewood as he struggled with the deputy marshal. He was handcuffed and placed in Rogers' wagon. See, that be the only thing, though. You know what I'm saying? He done went out over some pussy. You know what I'm saying? He done went back over there with her and her cousin them and shit. She was a black Cherokee, too. He probably knew her for a little while, too. That was so fucked up about it. He was handcuffed and placed in Rogers' wagon. On the way to the jail, he broke his handcuffs. Oh, yeah, he was a young, that young nigga, that was dangerous. He just snapped the motherfucking handcuff. He said, sound like they gave Billy the Kid Cherokee Bill story. All right, money, you on point, goddamn. You on point then. You on point like a motherfucker. He broke his handcuffs on the way to the jail. Rogers, armed with a Winchester, quickly stopped the escape. A large posse of black and white marshals then transported him to Fort Smith, Arkansas in chains. There he posed for pictures with the deputies, where he was obviously the center of attention in a large crowd. His demeanor in the photograph is casual, relaxed, and nonchalant. He is taller than others in the picture. He reflects an air confidence while the others are wooden and staring and awe the camera or Bill or both. His trial before Judge Parker was swift, as were most of the hanging Judge trial. A large crowd had gathered for the court term that year, but the largest crowd ever had come to town when they heard that Cherokee Bill was on trial. He was convicted of the murder of the unarmed bystander killed in the Lenape post office holdup. Before he was sentenced, he was being held in a basement cell at Fort Smith Federal Courthouse. Both of his lawyers, Cherokee Bill, young, wild, and dangerous. So they didn't caught his little ass. Both his lawyers' appeals to the Supreme Court were rejected. Judge Parker sentenced him to die on March 17, 1896. An even larger crowd than usual gathered for the hanging at 6 that morning. Fort Smith newspaper reported that Bill approached the gallows singing and whistling. The area around the gallows was filled to capacity, over 100 spectators as he walked the last mile with his mother by his side. He remained calm. Looking at the crowd, he joked, "Look like something gonna happen." He then climbed the scaffold. When the marshal in charge asked him if he had any last words, he said quite calmly, "No, I came here to die, not make a speech." At 20 years old of age, he was executed. In a 2-year span from age 18 to 20, he had killed at least 12 men and wounded many others. His fearless bravado in gunfights and his apparent courage in facing death by hanging made him a legend among the Indians, blacks, and even whites in Oklahoma. Many feel his exploits should have been made as famous as an outlaw as Jesse James and Billy the Kid, but he was black and is now almost forgotten, except for court records of Judge Parker. Few newspaper stories, and most of all, the tales of black and Indian still tell. Was he a hero? Only in the sense that Jesse James and Billy the Kid are. I want y'all to understand something. Okay, he was a black Indian hero. Okay, how many times they gonna tell you that he was a black Indian hero? He was Cherokee Bill, nigga. Cherokee Bill. But again, you know what I mean? Like, the little homie was only 20 years old. You feel me? He was only 20 years old. Like Flame say, that era where you mature early. He was still a youngster though. You know what I'm saying? Like at 20 years old, you ain't even really found your way. You know what I mean? Like Cherokee Bill, man. Wild Indian shit. The Rufus Buck gang, robbers in Indian territory. This was his gang right here. The Rufus Buck gang. Well, he ain't win his gang, but he ran across these niggas, right? He used to bang with them. The Rufus Buck gang, led by Rufus Buck, was a Creek Indian gang. These little creeks over here, right? They got a few little mixed homies with them. Gang that included Sam Sampson and July and brothers Lewis and Lucky Davis. Little Lucky badass. All of them had been apprehended on minor offenses and served time in Fort Smith, Arkansas jail before going on their criminal spree in the summer of 1895. With the desires to become known as the most famous outlaws in the Wild West, Buck boasted that his outfit would have make a record that would sweep all the other gangs of the territory into insignificance, beginning with stockpiling a small catchy of weapons and Okomogie, goddamn, Oklahoma. Their spree began on July the 30th, 1895, when they robbed a town grocery store when U.S. Deputy Marshal Garrett, one of the few black marshals in the Indian Territory, responded to the call. The bandits shot him down. On their way from the murder, they abducted and raped a woman named Miss Wilson. That bitch better be white, you little bad motherfuckers. No, y'all ain't out here raping no goddamn sisters. And they say he raped her, so the bitch probably lied. That's Mrs. Wilson sound like a white lady. And I think she lied, okay? Them niggas ain't touched her. They didn't want that pork. Them little niggas, they don't even look like nobody that eat pork. Look at them, goddamn. Take a good look. Them niggas don't eat no goddamn pork. Them goddamn, she lied on them boys. She lied on them goddamn boys. They didn't rape her. For the next 2 weeks, they began to hold up a number of stores and ranches in Indian Territory, preying on whites and Indian settlers indiscriminately. Get the fuck out of here. In one incident, an elderly salesman named Callahan, who the gang had just robbed, was offered a chance to escape if he could outrun the gang. These niggas told a nigga, we'll let you get away if you could outrun us, goddamn. When the old man was successful, the brutal teens killed his assistant in frustration. Later, they killed the man named Gus Chambers when he resisted the gang's theft of the horses. They then robbed the stockman, taking his clothing and boots, and fired at him as he fled naked. They the strip club died. They the strip club died. It got busy on him. You know what I'm saying? 2 days later, the gang raped Rosetta Hanson while they held her husband at bay with the Winchester. So they done fucked the white woman in front of her husband. Goddamn, they look badass niggas. They look badass niggas thugging. They were finally caught up outside of Muskogee, Oklahoma, by combined forces of the U.S. Deputy Marshals and the Creek Lighthorse Police. Led by Marshal S. Morton Ruford on August the 10th. The ensuing gunfight between the lawmen and the outlaws lasted almost a full day before the teens finally surrendered. Though the Creek wanted to hold the gang for trial, the U.S. Marshal prevailed and the outlaws were taken to Fort Smith, Arkansas to face hanging by Judge Isaac Parker. When they were brought to court in the year, they were convicted of rape and murder and sentenced to die by Parker. However, the initial verdict appealed and the execution delayed. However, in the end, the appeal failed and Parker was given the opportunity to re-sentence them to death. The execution of five number of the roughest buck gang on July the 1st, 1896, was the second to last execution to occur in Fort Smith. The Buck gang were the only men to die on the gallows in Fort Smith for rape. They go to Fort Smith gallows. On the gallows right there. These little niggas right here say gang, gang. Little bad ass creeks. Little mixed races and shit. Say got look like got a little pale nigga over there running with them and shit. These little niggas too. Little niggas too. All right. We got some shock ties. We got some what shock ties at in the building, goddamn. We got some shock ties out there. Let's go over here and tap in with some shock ties. What's up with it, Copper Empress? CRU royalty in the building. Lowland Prophet, I see you, family. Ricky Sam using his motherfucker Joseph Lewis. Copper Indian say, imagine having our own schools and church and learning this great history. Our children would be so powerful. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. In the real way, man, that would be dope. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? That'd be super dope. That'd be super dope right there, man. You know, we right back at it, man. We dropping two bills today. You know, it's like work. We do this shit every day. Every day we come with some new information. Whole lot of Black Indian history shit. And we doing cash apps after this too, man. So I hope y'all paying attention. You know what I mean? I hope y'all paying attention. And as we going through this, we can't forget that these are real people lives, we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I think Money Brown gonna go tell somebody about Cherokee Bill, goddamn. He gonna pass that one on right there. Cherokee Bill, he done fuck Money Brown up. Money Brown said that young nigga remind me of me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Little Cherokee Bill. All right, let's go in. Tracy talking about shot tie. Take off Tyson. What's up with it, family? Hey, take off at the end of the bill, man. You want a link? Come up here and chop it up on some cowboy history. Come up here and chop it up on some cowboy history, man. All right, we finna go into some and note. I want y'all to note this too. Everything that we talking about right now is cowboy. There's a whole lot of cowboy shit going on, right? So when niggas be coming out here, I be saying the Cowboys and the Indians were the same. These niggas were the same people. All right. Cowboy and the Indians. Cowboys was the Indians. The Indians was the Cowboys, nigga. You see, when you get all of them, that's why when you go into the movies, the cowboy movies and shit, all them niggas be fake. Don't none of them white boys be real in the movie. All them be fake characters. And ain't the one that took all your people, you know what I'm saying, history and shit. There were many deputy U.S. Marshals who worked for the Fort Smith, Arkansas Federal Court who should be better known and recognized for their contributions. One of these men was Bynum Colbert, a Shatta Freeman, a black man who had a lengthy record as a lawman in Arkansas and the Indian Territory. Now the states of Oklahoma, the records of black federal lawmen are sketchy and are not well researched. Y'all hear that? Let me run that back. A Shatta Freeman. And what we know, Freeman came from free people of color, which came from classified tribes. Goddamn, I mean detribalized tribes. Okay, detribalized tribes. All right, so you get your free people of color. That's where you get your freedmen. A black man who had a lengthy record as a lawman in Arkansas and Indian Territory, now the states of Oklahoma. The records of black federal lawmen are sketchy and are not well researched. This article is part of an effort to rectify this information that is sadly not well known. And I would like to thank Bob Ernest and Angela Walton Raji in assisting me on my research for this article. All right, let's turn up. Shout out to them. Bynum was introduced by the Dawes Commission in Muskogee, IT. We know what that means, right? IT, Indian Territory, on October the 21st, 1904, and January 16, 1905, to be registered on the rolls as a Choctaw freedman. In the interviews, Cobra told us about his family and early days in his life. He stated he was born in 1850 in Kiamita County, whatever the hell it is, Kiamita County, Choctaw Nation. Cobra's mother's name was Esther Cobra, a slave of Sim Fawson. She died in 1865. His father's name was Ben Cobra, slave owned by a widow woman named M. McGillberry, and lived in Scullyville County in the Choctaw Nation. Cobra stated that at the beginning of the Civil War, he was a slave and lived with his mother. He said he was supposed to be turned over to his owners once he became big enough to work. Cobra's mother remained a slave during the war, and Cobra family that owned them had married into the Folsom family, who was Choctaw and Chickasaw. Bynum Cobra said that in 1863, a gentleman, no name given, took him to Fort Gibson, Indian Territory. And while there, he enlisted in the 2nd Arkansas Volunteer Infantry Regiment and was transferred to Little Rock, Arkansas. The regiment was later a new designation as the 54th United States Colored Troops Regiment. The 2nd Arkansas Infantry Regiment was organized in Arkansas at later September 4, 1863. The 54th USCT, not to be confused with the 54th Massachusetts Regiment of Colored Volunteer Infantry, was organized on March the 11th, 1864. From the 2nd Arkansas Infantry Regiment, African descent. Look at that. You see that fly shit? They just threw African descent in there. The whole bill is about Choctaws and Chickasaw. Okay? They had him, he wasn't even classified at first. They had to take him down to the Dawes rolls and get him put on the Choctaw rolls, right? Because his parents was Choctaw, but they were slaves, so they wasn't able to get classification as a Choctaw. See how they work? Now, when you come right here, even the people who the slave people, his quote unquote people that they worked for, was Choctaw and Chickasaw, right? So they had to go get him put on there, but these hoes still throw that in there. You see, they didn't put it in parentheses. The regiment during the war, right? So what it was all what they call so-called black regiment. The regiment during the war was assigned to Helena, Arkansas, until May 1864. They were involved in the repulse of the Confederate General Holmes attack on Helena on July the 4th, 1863. Before they were officially mustered in, the regiment then Cherokee Nation, Indian Territory, September 16th, Cabin Creek, Cherokee Nation, Indian Territory, September 19th, Cow Creek, Kansas, November 14th and 18th, saw duty at Little Rock and various points, and deputy in Department of Arkansas to December 86. All right, we're going to come down. We ain't going to read everything. All right, we'll come here. Last Sunday afternoon, the colored man named Alan Atkins, employed on the farm of W.H. Arnold, 5 miles from town of the Scullyville Road, killed another young colored man named John Dukes. Y'all remember this story? Likewise employed the same farm by striking him on the head with a heavy club. It seemed that the murder man detected Atkins in a foul crime and told on him. When the later vowed vengeance, Last Sunday, Dukes went down to returning in the middle of the afternoon, and a number of hands were in the farmyard, and the banter against Atkins was passed freely. When the latter made the assault resulting in the death of Dukes, DRS Duval and Eberly were immediately summoned by Mr. Arnold, but nothing could be done. A man died soon after. Mr. Arnold, a very intelligent, enterprising colored man, cultivating a splendid farm on some 700 to 800 acres and employing some 20 hands, paid Atkins off Monday noon when they later came to town and visited his father. Who occupies a little shanty on the reservation near National Cemetery. There he prepared to escape into Cherokee County by crossing the Arkansas and had procedures, some provisions, and a pistol. Mr. Arnold had followed him into town and pointed the man out to a colored officer, Mr. Colbert, deputy constable, and also posse to Deputy U.S. Marshal Ayers. Colbert secured his man just as he was about to cross the river when arrested. Atkins was very violent, cursing the officer and Mr. Arnold, threatening to kill them both in due time. He bears a very hard character. He was lodged in the U.S. jail and will do bear watching. Correction. In our last we spoke, Arnold, successful farmer whose place the fatal encounter took place between two colored men recently, being likewise a colored man. This is a mistake. He's being the son of a white father with a Creole mother with Indian blood. From the tenure of the article alluding to Mr. Arnold, it would be seen we did not wish to misinterpret him. Interesting that you visit New Orleans. The term Creole suggests a mixture of African blood and culture. The Fort Smith elevator reported on March 1985, Deputy Colbert had arrested a black man named Charles Drew for murder. Drew had killed another young black man at a dance that took place in Santon, Cherokee Nation. A few months reported that Colbert arrested another black man named Joseph Pierce, assaulted with a pistol and a whip. And the guy you hit that nigga with a whip. The article again referred to Colbert as special deputy officer. All right, so this nigga here is supposed to be a bad motherfucker. Choctaw. Take a good look at him, goddamn. That's a Choctaw Indian. A young man has a head on his shoulders. I want to say he has a head on his shoulders. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, he does. Lady T say, damn, I got no notification. Peace, family. Honor before this told him to strip with the pistol. They put a whip across his ass, goddamn. It's a motherfucking mind right. Okay, here go another bad motherfucker right here. This nigga right here was crazy. Y'all talking about crazy. Y'all think Cherokee little bad ass was crazy. This nigga right here was crazy. All right, we got to speed it up so I can get y'all out of here. Hold on. Let me get a little sippy sip. Get a drink of water, y'all. Bang the cash up, bang the light boy, goddamn. We about to turn up. We got Bandman Dick Glad. Another crazy ass nigga, one of y'all crazy ass uncles, cousins. Ain't got no motherfucking sense. One of the most vicious outlaws who ever hung out of the Arbuckle Mountains was named Dick Glass. He was born of Creek and Negro parents in Creek Nation. Type of shit is that. He was a Creek Indian, y'all. We ain't going for all the bullshit now. And you know what's crazy too, family? That they always like to tell you that ain't no black Indians, so-called black Indians and shit. They always like to talk to us like we ain't got no history. And then you got to go dig up all of these people, right? Back then, that was so common that people would be Cherokee Creek, Seminole, you know what I'm saying? And then you go in all of these hoods and shit. These niggas had their own hoods, and it was understood. Motherfuckers was being born, and they were being called Indians and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we fast forward to 2020, we got to come out here and really argue with a nigga about goddamn black Indian being real and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go argue with niggas this shit in 2020, and back then it was so common. You know what I'm saying? So whenever people them be telling us, they be like, "Hey, we got Indian, y'all Indians. My grandma was an Indian. She had hat on her back, and we hearing all these stories and shit. And then we come back to this time, right? Which is really an era where they just say we was all enslaved and we ain't had none of this shit. And then you come back in here and go into history, homie. Everybody black back then, so-called black, right? Everybody so-called black, but they Indians. Everybody we been pulling up Indians. These niggas talking Indian languages and shit. Muskogee, nigga Creeks, we done went to Chatas and you know what I'm saying? Nigga got a little Chickasaw in him and shit. Cherokee Bill, he riding through there. He got all the bad women wanting him and shit. He hanging out, they hiding him out and all this type of shit here. And nigga, we gotta really come back in 2020 and argue with a nigga and tell him we ain't from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some of the crazy shit in the world? CRU said, yeah, it shouldn't be any argument. True King say, what's funny is you can't be an Indian but be African all day, goddamn. Ain't that something? That's crazy, goddamn. We gotta really like all of this history. Now they hiding it, but we gotta come back here and actually argue. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he was born to Creek and Negro parents in the Creek Nation. When Glass wasn't hiding in the Seminole or Creek Nation, he often took refuge in large black communities that lived on Wild Horse Creek in the era of Fort Arbuckle. In the biography of Buck Cobra Franklin, the first black attorney in Ardmore, Indian Territory, there's a thrilling moment that related his encounter with the dreaded outlaw. Franklin was a youth living with his family near Homer, which was a small black community southwest of Hennepin, and was often the case. Interrate preachers passed through this country holding brush arbor revivals. One has to remember that back in the time period of 1870s, 1880s, there was very little in the way of religious instruction in the territory. There were practically no churches, and what few preachers there was in the country were circuit riders. There were no schools and no large towns. About the only entertainment was to go was one of these revivals, and it drew people from miles around. Usually people camped out near brush arbors and services would last for several days. I guess this is the origin of the term camp meeting. Y'all gotta think about that. Notice all of these towns and shit, they keep saying these all black people, right? African Americans happy with one paragraph in history book saying that they were slaves to the Middle Passage and showing the same old drawing people stacked on top of one another. According to me, say, been here all our lives, but we African. Look at all these black towns and shit. Look at what they say. Nigga in Homer was a small black community, southwest of Hennepin. What was another one up there? Goddamn, he took refuge in large black communities that lived on Wild Horse Creek. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different black areas and shit. Same little shit. One has to remember that back in this time period. Okay, we just read that. On September the 7th, 1884, such a camp meeting was being held on the banks of Wild Horse Creek near Fort Arbuckle. That's that black community. Several hundred people were camped out and they were having dinner on the ground. Look at you niggas out there got a get together going on, functioning and shit. Also in attendance was the outlaw gang of Dick Glass. And so y'all know how y'all niggas be coming out and all the gangs and shit come thug it, come party at the function and shit. They all barbecuing and shit. So they out there doing their motherfucking thing, right? They got the gangsters out there in the house and shit. Also in attendance was the outlaw gang Dick Glass. A 22-year-old man named Moses Clay rode his horse to the meet. He coming there big clean, spotting his brother's wagon. Moses tied his horse to the wagon, got a bite of corn from the wagon, and poured into the feed box for his horse to eat. Moses then went to join the festivities. Returning to the wagon later, Moses found that his horse had been removed and another horse was eating his horse corn. Moses gave an oath and demanded to know who had done this act. A man stepped forward and said he did it, and if Clay didn't like it, he can go for it. Oh man, time out, family. What is going on? No, these niggas ain't about to. Family, we out here functioning. We don't even meet up all the time like this here. Goddamn. This motherfucker that went and took this nigga Moses' horse and tied another horse up, probably a stolen horse. He probably came and tied up a horse that these folks out here looking for. What's man? Y'all come get y'all cousin, man. If y'all don't come get y'all goddamn cousin, the pre-aboriginal, every town in Texas all black except the major cities. Facts. Man, if y'all don't come get y'all goddamn cousin, Lonnie DeCarlo, come get your cousin, man. He done took this nigga horse. Moses going crazy out there talking about I'm gonna beat this shit. With one of you niggas stole my horse, I'm about to look at that shit. Moses done took his shirt off with everything, goddamn, and a man stepped forward and said, he did it, and if Clay didn't like it, he could go for it. Bitch, I took your horse, and if you don't like it, you know what? I'm about whatever you bought. I said, oh man, these niggas about to fight. Come on, man. He took this nigga shit. he took this nigga shit. Cause you say this nigga is the head of the game. Hey, like a motherfucker, boy. These niggas are something serious, boy. They got that, boy. What that? Don't that sound like a good place to go hang out there, though? Indian territory with thugged out. Ain't nothing but you niggas in Indian territory, too. I want y'all to understand that, too, right now. You hear IT, just think of nigga territory, okay? NT, really. IT is really NT, nigga territory, all right? Okay, ain't nobody down there with you damn fool. And I keep telling you niggas ain't changed. It was a member of Dick Gang. It was a member of it was a member of Dick Gang. All the ladies talking about that. Where that gang get? Gang. All the ladies talking about gang and shit. All right. Throw the D up around this motherfucker. It was a member of Dick Glass gang. The outlaw started for his gun, but Moses Clay drew his pistol in the blink of an eye. The outlaw fired but missed first. In the same instant, Moses fired, sending the ball through the outlaw's heart. No sooner had Moses fired, a third shot rang out from the crowd. It was Dick Glass, and he shot Moses Clay through the heart, killing him instantly. 2 men were dead and a handful of corn. It didn't take much back then to investigate the shootout. That was fucked up, right? Nigga took the nigga horse and she murdered him. You know, you could tell the other nigga was a little homie who you know, he wasn't even a good shot. He missed, nigga downed him, Dick downed him, right? Look at the women out there talking about Dick down me too. Get y'all little hot ass about this goddamn chat with that foolishness. Talking about she Topcatz, the dick down here, the dick down me too, goddamn. I get dick down. Look at that. I like to get dick down too, Topcatz. Shit, send me to IT. I want to go to Indian territory, goddamn. Little hot ass. Another incident occurred 6 months later in the same area of Arbuckle Mountains, was reported in the Muskogee Indian Journal on April 9, 1885, as follows. Dick Glass is getting for himself a name that will soon rival Jesse James. His home is at the point about 7 miles north of Muskogee, but circumstances have compelled him to sleep out nights, and he has been roaming from place throughout the Seminole, Potawatomi, and the Chickasaw nations of the Texas line. He had been mixed up with deviltries, innumerable, immemorable, but seems to have repented for lattery. A letter appeared in the journal from him stating that he wished to become a law-abiding citizen if the officers would not molest him. But his repentance came too late, and heavy reward aggravating over $1,000 offered for him led Sheriff John A. Cope and ex-constable Rush Meadows of Cook County, Texas, to attempt the capture. Learning he was hot, and he was good all around time. That nigga used to go fuck with the Chickasaws. He was fucking with the Seminoles. That nigga used to go fuck with the Creek. Everybody fuck with Dick Glass. Everybody fuck with the homie. You know what I'm saying? He could push through, goddamn. Tree say, can't we just call the nigga Richard, goddamn? Yeah, Boogie say, time to end this drought, Jack. Look at shit. You call that nigga Jack, goddamn. Jack, don't he sound like he come with a pickup truck? Nigga smoke Newport cigarettes too, goddamn. Learning he was hiding in the neighborhood of Arbuckle Mountains. That's that black neighborhood, y'all. The officers went there to capture him. Cope ordered him to throw up his hands. When the Negro reached for his pistol, oh damn, the nigga a Negro now, huh? Nigga started off a motherfucking Indian and now he a Negro. Y'all see how they switch it around real quick? Reached for his pistol. The officer opened fire and glass fell from his horse as if badly wounded. The officers presuming they had killed him, laid aside their firearms and approached their supposed victim when he suddenly drew his pistol and shot both officers mortally. Information gleaned from the dying men developed that the fact Glass wore a breastplate, which successfully warded him on the bullets from the police officers. A posse soon organized and gave pursuit, but they did not stand much a show of getting him, as he knows every inch of the country and has many friends who will hide him or fight for him, as the case may require. Y'all hear that? Nigga had on the vest, and goddamn, he had, like I say, Glass had love from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved that nigga. Everybody loved that little young nigga. So, Big Rail say, Big Dick Glass is what they call him. Goddamn. That nigga come get a plate. The women say, you can come get a plate, goddamn. They gonna feed this motherfucker that. Within 6 months, Dick Glass would be dead at the hands of Sam Six Killer. But what starts a man on the outlaw trail, some sociologists might argue that it was the fact that Dick Glass was half Creek and half Negro. Maybe he was not welcomed by the Indian, black or white community. This hardly can be trusted. There are many people who were of this mixture, solid, upstanding, hardworking citizens. Some of the fight, man, what the fuck? Get your ass up out of here, nigga. How the fuck he went welcome when goddamn that's all he hung with? Everybody hit the nigga out. They go from one line up here saying that the nigga can be hid out and goddamn they couldn't catch him because he had so many connections in Indian territory. Then they come back. But the nigga said what sociologists say, but anyway, fuck him. Shout out to Bad Man Dick Glass, goddamn. Shout out to Bad Man Dick Glass, okay? We about to turn up, goddamn. Hold on. I think I wanted to make him laugh. All right, so we'll come over here, right? Isom Dart, right? Also known as Ned Huddleston, was a prospective cowboy and an outlaw in the American West. Born in slavery in Arkansas, 1849, Ned helped Confederate soldiers steal food and goods during the Civil War. As he was freed by the Emancipation Proclamation, he drifted into Texas and Mexico working as a rodeo clown. However, he soon turned cattle rustling in Mexico, moving the herds across the boundary and selling them in Texas. Though he tried to go straight many times in his life, he never quite succeeded, always returning to rustling. Over the years, he worked as a prospector, broke Broncos, and rode with the Galt Gang in 1875. He moved to Northwest Colorado, where he was involved in gambling, number of fights. However, he tried to go straight again when he bought a ranch near Brown's Hole and changed his name to Isom Dart. 1899, during the Browns Park Range War between the Two Bar Ranch Cattle Company and area ranchers, he took up with Ann Bassett, a ranch owner and cattle rustler herself. Soon the Two Bar Ranch brought in range detective Tom Horn to suppress the cattle rustling and the threat to smaller ranches. In July, Dart received a note specifying that he and certain ranchers must leave the area. However, Dart chose to ignore the demands. On the morning of October 3rd, Tom Horn shot him dead. He got killed by a hating ass white boy. There you go, right there. He was a bad man. He wasn't just really no killer though, but he was a good thief. He was a good ass thief. He started out stealing for the Confederate Army and shit. Seeing we got two bangers right there. He really was a good thief and a good cowboy. You know what I'm saying? He knew them fucking horses like the back of his hand. I go into a deeper build with him later. If Money Brown in here, if y'all ever heard of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, right? And they say that they had a gang called the Hole in the Wall Gang, right? Had a gang called the Hole in the Wall Gang. You know what I'm saying? But the real Hole in the Wall Gang was the Gout Gang. The Gout Gang, that's where they got that Hole in the Wall Gang shit from. Hole in the Wall Gang was fake. That was some fake Hollywood white folk shit. Okay, it was really the Gout Gang. Bird say, good thieves be great earners. Oh yeah, he was a hustler's hustler. He saved up and bought his own ranch and shit. He met a black chick. She was the ranch too. You know what I'm saying? She knew about them horses and too. And goddamn, he brought her in with him. You know, they put a little play together, man. The white folks was hating because he was so much of a businessman. They was really creating a monopoly. And you know, our shit always look better than there, man. Oh ass nigga Tom came down there and murdered the homie. Oh ass nigga. William Pickett, the originator of rodeo steering, wrestling, and bulldogging, African American cowboy William Bill Pickett is believed to have been born December 5th, 1870, in Travis County, Texas, about 30 miles north of Austin. He was one of 13 children of Thomas Jefferson Pickett and Mary Virginia Elizabeth Gilbert Pickett. I had to go back and check it out. After completing fifth grade education, Bill Pickett went to work on the ranch. He soon learned to bulldog and steer by grasping the horns, twisting the neck, biting his nose and upper lip, and making it fall on his side. The biting technique has learned and by observing how herd dogs control steel, assuming as his four brothers, BW, JJ, CW, and BF, established their own horse breaking business in Taylor, Texas. Pickett broke Broncos, Busters, and Rough Riders advertised catching the taming wild cattle a specialty. Bill Pickett entered his first rodeo in 1888 at the Fair of Taylor by early 1900s. He was a popular rodeo performer in 1905. He joined Miller Brothers 101 Ranch Wild West Show, built the Dusky Demon. He performed with that outfit for more than a quarter century. In 1907, he moved his family from Texas. White contestants in hundreds of rodeos around the West. In order to enter these events, Pickett was often identified as being a Indian, not African American. He bit them down. Technique failed, and steering evolved into steer wrestling, which remains one of the rodeo's most important events. Bill Pickett also performed a number of motion pictures and credited for being the first black cowboy star. Bill Pickett. That's where they got the game from. Never met a nigga colder. Brought you the whole little rodeo. And this what they go out there and try to imitate now. Bill Pickett, the guide, in a real way. Now let's get over here. I'm gonna get y'all out of here. Bang the light bulb, bang the cash out. I'm finna get y'all out of here. I ain't gonna bore y'all too much longer, goddamn. But I just want y'all to understand, man, everybody black back then. Everybody black, homie. Like, and all these niggas Indians. But now today we can't, we gotta org a nigga down. Let's go over here with another bad motherfucker, okay? Adam Payne. Adam Payne. Another bad motherfucker, man. I'm sleeping in a motherfucker. What time it is? Oh yeah, it's about to be 4 in the morning. Hold up, let me put my phone on charge. It's about to be 4 in the morning. I'm right here fucking with y'all. Y'all got me on tour days. I don't think y'all niggas really know how much I be studying. I don't know how. I don't think y'all know how long I be really getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit every day, homie. I do this shit every day, man. Motherfuckers don't even know how much time I be putting into studying. Nigga, I do this shit for real. Every single motherfucking day. Nigga, I'm really getting to it. I'm really studying every single motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Hardest working kid in showbiz, goddamn. So when I tell a motherfucker I can't lose, I bet not lose, nigga. Hard work and dedication, nigga. I do this shit every fucking day, nigga. I study every day. I don't just pick this bitch up without no bullshit build. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of Indian shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn up. Adam Payne. He was one of this. Listen, check him out. This is Seminole. You understand me? Medal of Honor recipient Adam Payne was born to a black Seminole family near Alachua, Florida in 1843. During that time, the Seminoles were forced to move to Indian Territory, present-day Oklahoma, by the United States government in Indian Territory. Black Seminole descendants of runaway slaves were who lived in Seminole villages for generations were oppressed by pro-slavery Creek Indians. Many fled to Mexico, where slavery was abolished, to accept an offer from the Mexican government to fight hostile tribes in Mexico in exchange for land near Nacimiento. What Lady T at? Lady T, how I say this again? Nacimiento. Nacimiento. Coahuila. After the war, the U.S. Army offered black Seminoles who were revered for the frontier service in Mexico land food and pay in exchange for services as scouts. Payne was among those who returned to the United States to become a scout for Fort Duncan, Texas on November the 12th, 1873. He was the least experienced of the black Seminole scouts acquired for the base and had difficulties confirming the military regulations. Okay, so goddamn, he ain't have all the experience like everybody else had. And goddamn, for all y'all been to the army and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably can feel that. Y'all probably can feel that, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? All right. Payne was 6 feet tall, weighed about 200 pounds, and refused to wear a regulation uniform, opting insisted to wear a leather headpiece with buffalo horns. He fought in many engagements, including Kickapoo Springs, Toad Canyon, Palo Duro Canyon, Double Lakes, and Laguna Tahanka. During the Battle of Quitaque. Damn, that sounds like a chick I know. That sounds like a little project chick. I used to slide through a window. Goddamn. Quitaque, Pete Payne defended himself and forced other scouts against several small bands of Comanche. The group awoke on one morning, September 26, 1874, to see 10 Comanches driving a herd of 40 horses over a rise. They then noticed several smaller groups of Comanches and realized they were outnumbered. While the scouts fled from a group of 7 attacking Comanches, Payne's horse was shot from under him. Though he jumped clear, he was stood alone before the charging attackers. I want y'all to listen to this, right? Check this out. Now, He already the little homie, okay? He already the little homie. He got the least military experience. And these niggas he riding with are some vets. All right. They some straight killers. They some vets. And so he the little homie. And so the other ones, they end up getting on and they done shot his horse, right? Check him out. They done shot his horse. Now this was all of that sitting under the big homies and getting soaking up all that game. You know what I'm saying? This when you come up under real niggas, homie, and then it's time to go into action. You feel me? This is where all that hard work pay off at, right? That's where all the hard work pay off at. So using his saddle for cover, Payne shot the rider on the lead horse, which continued to gallop towards him without his rider. Payne then mounted the riderless and made his escape. Thanks to his effort during the engagement, all of the scouts survived and the cavalry was able to track many of the attacking Comanche. Payne was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for the above actions on October 13, 1875, though it's unclear whether he received the medal. He ain't received it. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wrote this article lying. He didn't get it. He was supposed to got it, but he didn't get it, right? Hey, did y'all hear what that little nigga did? Killed the nigga, dropped him, and took his horse and dipped on him. You feel me? Hey, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He was discharged from the Army at Fort Clark, Texas, February 19, 1875, and worked as a teamster for the Union Quarterman Department of Fort Brown, Texas. On Christmas Eve, 1875, Payne was involved in a heated argument with the cavalry trooper, which ended with Payne stabbing the trooper in the heart. Little nigga, a little dangerous. He fled to Mexico and sheltered of the Black Seminole communities, still located there before Mexican authorities apprehended him and imprisoned him. Due to the overcrowding in the local jail, Payne was kept in the bullfighting stadium. He escaped from the stadium after it was damaged by a tropical storm. He traveled with a cattle thief, Frank Enoch, and crossed the border again to seek refuge. The Black Seminole community at Bracketville, Texas, near Fort Clark. The Black Seminoles were abandoned by the U.S. Army, which took back its promise to feed the families of scouts employed there by Fort. Near starving community preyed on stray feral cattle for food. Though the cattle were not owned, the community in Bracketville regarded the Seminoles as thieves. The Kennedy County Inspector of Hides and Animals, James Ballentine, charged the Seminole community a tax of $40 for the death of 4 cows. The tax was paid by longtime supporter and advocate of the Black Seminoles, John Bullis. He was the commander in war. On the night of December 34, 1876, an informant told Kennedy County authorities that Enoch Payne and other fugitives, including Medal of Honor recipient Isaac Payne, would be present at a New Year's Eve celebration in Seminole Village. Our people I used to have them celebrations. Boy, y'all don't know what I give to go back and check one of them out. Y'all don't even understand, boy. Go back in IT and Indian Territory and go party with them. Oh, man. Fella, I know some beautiful, beautiful women back then. Y'all, you can't even imagine. Boy, I would have had me about 30 kids back then. Prowl along the Deputy Clawlin Windus and Deputy Civilian James Thomas made plans to capture the fugitives during the festivities. Clarence Augustus Windus received the Congressional Medal of Honor while serving with James D. Dasher, also Medal of Honor recipient in North Texas 4 years after serving a year of hard labor. For the duration of theft, Windus eventually married his daughter, James B. Ballentine, and held various positions of authority in Kennedy County. Former Scout Isaac Payne was wanted for stealing a horse. Deputy Windus, the 3 men entered the village just before midnight and assembled the fugitives in a line to be shackled. Accounts vary of what happened next, but it was certain that Windus shot Adam Payne and Frank Enoch with his double-barrel shotgun at such close range that Payne's clothes caught on fire. Payne was killed instantly and Enoch received a mortal wound. Other former Army fugitives time to escape. Windus shooting Adam Payne is only known incident of Medal of Honor recipient killing another Medal of Honor recipient. Payne was buried in what would become Seminole Negro Indian Scout Cemetery in Bracketville on New Year's Day, 1877. Shout out to Payne, goddamn. There goes Tombstone right there. Seminole. Whole lot of Seminole shit going on. All right, we're gonna come here and I'm gonna get y'all out of here. We're gonna come over here and I'm gonna get y'all out of here. I know I done bored the shit out of y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, boy, what I give to go back to one of them parties, to go back one of them functions, L Boogie say maybe it's by the water thing. Maybe it's about the water thing. Miles Spring, Terrell County, Texas, Wednesday, February. Muster and inspection day. Worked on the muster roads and closing roads today. In the evening, mustered the detachment. All men were present except Sergeant Daniels, who is sick in the post. All these men never been drilled. The military part of the ceremony was very ludicrous. I made them wear all the uniforms much as they could out. Most of them have fine forms and are strong, healthy men with proper drill. I think they would make a very military appearance. From the diary of Second Lieutenant Francis Henry French. In August 1872, John Daniels, a band of Negroes, Seminole Negroes, a group of men who folk were now enlisted in U.S. Army, newly Seminole Negro Indian Scout Detachment, moved from Fort Duncan in Eagle Pass, Texas, and established permanent settlement along Las Moras Creek, just miles south of the main post garrison of Fort Clark. It had been a long journey for these proud freedmen seeking people. The Seminole Negroes were descendants of free or escaped slaves who sought sanctuary in Spanish Florida, where authorities in 1700s granted freedom for runaways. These people were taken in by Seminole Indians, who themselves were once slaves of the civilized tribes in the Carolinas and Georgia and had found refuge in Spanish Florida. Although some blacks intermarried with Seminoles, most lived in their own separate villages, blending their African culture with customs of the Seminole. The Seminole chiefs gave the black Seminoles a number in exchange for annual tribute, periodic military service against common enemies. And it was during this time Florida and the Seminole Negroes first demonstrated their skills of soldiers by winning victories in the U.S. First, the U.S. Army in the first two Seminole Wars. The Seminole Creeks included John Hoyce, also known as Golfer John or Juan Cabala, a chief of the Black Seminoles, made peace with the federal government in 1842, reluctantly agreed to move to Indian Territory in present-day Oklahoma. John Hoyce and Seminole Chief Wildcat found life in the nation's oppressive and determined to take their people south into Mexico. Their 700-mile trek through Texas and ultimately across the Rio Grande and eastern branch of the Great Comanche War trial brought them to Los Muertos Springs in central Kennedy County, Texas. Future site of Fort Clark in early July 1850. Here they had a fateful encounter with Major John Tecum Spargue, an Army officer familiar to them from the Seminole Wars in Florida. Spargue's journey gives an account that chance meeting. Friday, June 5th. Now, this is a dude that they fought when they was in Florida. He was on the U.S. White boy. They fought him. At 9:30 a.m., we reached Los Muertos, where we was encamped. The train destined from El Paso. The road was excellent. The country barren prairie. This is an excellent campaign ground. It is the head of stream, some 20-25 feet, which rises to springs, empties in the Rio Grande about 20 miles distant, running through a narrow, rich bottom. The ground here is quite elevated. Grass is good and abundant. Distance today 7 miles. Saturday, July 6th. Puccio Wildcat came into the camp today with his band of 50 Kickapoo warriors, 20 Seminoles, and many Negroes. The whole band numbered about 150 souls. Golfer John was also an interpreter. To my John Hoyce, he said he was on his way to Fort Duncan. The train is making preparation to move the tent. Mr. Coons is still in the rear with 20 wagons. On the souls with the group, there were the young boys who would grow up to become the original scouts of the detachment. After the generation of military service against hostile Indians in northern Mexico from the Mexican government, the Black Seminoles yearned to return the Seminole Nation in Oklahoma negotiations for reparations. Okay, nigga, Ben wants some motherfucking reparations around this bitch. Goddamn, began the Army Fort Duncan in early 1870. By midsummer, the Seminoles had moved back across the Rio Grande into the treaty of the federal government that essentially guaranteed their eventual return to Indian Territory in exchange for military service as Indian Scouts. The term of enlisted for Seminole Negro Indian Scouts was 6 months, and the pay of cavalryman with 50 cents extra per month if the scout provided his own horse. The treaty was sent to Fort Duncan, Fort Sam Houston by Major Zenas R. Bliss. The post commander subsequently lost to history, but the government promise was never fulfilled. The outcome to this day referred to by Seminoles as the treatment. The treatment, goddamn. You know what treatment that is that these Seminole niggas is going through? Same treatment we going through around this house. And a nigga will tell you that we going through this here because we were slaves from Africa. All right? Command of the Seminole Negro Indian Detachment always fell to white officers, normally a junior second lieutenant during extended periods of garrison duty. The detachment was a rule commanded by the post adjutant, whose primary responsibility was enlisted and re-enlisted of the scouts. Lieutenant later Brigadier General John L. Bullis of 24th Infantry took command of the scout detachment at Fort Duncan in the summer of 1872. Soon after Bullis assumed command, the detachment and their families were split between Fort Duncan and Fort Clark. Bullis and his scouts were the vanguards of Colonel Ronald S. McKenzie, Darren Remigio raid in Mexico with the Fort Cavalry in May 1873. The detachment participated in subsequent raids in Mexico with Colonel R. Pecos Bill Shafter and Captain Sam B. Young. The Lower Pecos and the Bend raising became legendary. 3 scouts were awarded the Medal of Honor for rescuing bullies during the War of the Comanches at the mouth of the Pecos on the 25th of April, 1875. It was Bullis and the scouts first established on the road out of the Pecos Canyon, making a wagon crossing practically and opening the country west of the Pecos. Bullis relinquished command of the scouts in July 1881. A Seminole settlement of established Fort Clark, 1872. The scouts and their families lived along the coast of Moore's Creek, some 2 miles. All right, and come down here. At Eagles Pass, we was organized early in January 1871. A body of scouts, while much reduced in numbers in recent years, has been a future garrison like Fort Clark. The enlisted detachment is composed of similar Negroes. The colony number to this date is about 100 souls. What is to be done to these people is a question. The War Department has so far not answered. Reports by General Duncan, Colonel Dorsey, and Colonel Sibley have long ago been made with recommendations as to their disposition. For 40 years, the Seminole Negro Scouts Detachment proved a very costly, effective organization for the Army, as the Seminoles were always producing more scouts. Oral tradition recounts when Mel was born, the campus sent him to the white boy. I don't believe that though. In 1907, Colonel Francis H. French had commanded the Seminole Negro Scout Detachment. 1883-84, returned briefly to Fort Clark after absence 20 years. He finished his inspection. He rode in an ambulance to Spartanburg Junction for his return train trip to Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio. He passed the vicinity of the Seminole camp. He recorded in his diary, "Wonder if any of my old warriors are there now." Today we can answer, yes, the spirits of your old warriors will always be there. Y'all check them out. A whole lot of similar shit. And that white boy Bullis, they put him down in history, even though he got saved like 3 times. They had to save him like 3 times. He down there died. Even though they had to save him 3 times, y'all know what happened? He went down in history as the greatest Indian fighter of all time. That white boy Bullis, in history, they got him down as the greatest. They got him down as the greatest Indian fighter of all time. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I can't go nowhere. I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out, goddamn. Hey, hold on before we go. Hey, what's up? Take out Tyson. You got some time? I wanted to hear what you had to say. Hey, drop a one, take off if you got time. Let me know if you can come on the panel. Let me know if you can come on the panel real quick. Hey, there you go, right there. Take out Tyson. If you can come up, 1900 say we made it, man. We pulled through. Okay, there you go. There go the link right there. Hey, and if anybody else want to hop up, you know, they'll give me a little life, goddamn. We can go through some questions, goddamn. We can do a little cash app giveaway, goddamn. I guess we could do one. We got the homie take out Tyson, goddamn, cowboy. He won't come up and kick his shit. Copy it. He say, get some rest, chief. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it down, man. I'm gonna fight. I got a little more fight in me, goddamn. Peace. What's up with it, family?
What's up? What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm slow motion. I'm hanging in there.
Topcatz, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
What's up?
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You hit a lot of stuff, man. Hmm?
Now we're gonna say where you from?
No, I was just saying, man, you hit you said again?
I'll say where you from. Let the people know where you from.
Oh yeah, I'm from LA, man, Los Angeles.
Okay. Where your people them from? Your people them from
But I
LA
got my
too?
no, my people, my mom and them side is from Dallas, Fort Worth, and my
Okay.
dad's side from Louisiana.
Now Texas. What part of Louisiana?
Shreveport and Rodessa.
Okay, you at the north then on both ends. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Turn up. What you got for us
Yeah, I
today?
got that. Yeah. Oh man, you hit on a lot of stuff, man, that I was gonna touch on, but there's still a few things, man. I just want to just put out there, man, that you know about the black cowboys and all that, man. I don't that word black cowboy is a that's off, man. That's crazy because cowboys are black. They were black, and we should call cowboys like white cowboy. They should be calling white cowboys, and cowboys should be be us. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
Nah, I can agree. Yeah, I can rock with that.
Yeah, man, and there's a whole lot of other cowboys, man. Besides the famous ones like the Bass Reeves and Ed Hudson and them guys. There's a lot of other cowboys, man, that didn't get their they shine on the history books, but they were great cowboys, man. Great cowboys. Like you got Yon Jones, you got Bob Lovett, you got Bronco Sam, Nat Love, Deadwood Dick, One Horse Charlie. George Glenn, a lot of cowboys, man, that were great cowboys, man, marksmen. And if you look them up, they want to say, oh, they were slaves, they came from slavery. But it makes no sense. How could a slave, you know, be that good at something when he's a slave? He ain't got time to practice. It takes 10,000 hours to become an expert or something. 10,000 hours. So if you want to be a slave, how do you get the time to go out and shoot and lasso and be a great cowboy and all that other stuff, man? If you're a slave. So
And then
they
you got
hijacked it. They
goddamn,
hijacked
you
our
got
whole
you
history,
got
man.
pick cotton. You gotta pick cotton from sun up to sundown, and then you
Right,
gotta still go back and find time to learn how to shoot and motherfucker ride horses and all this
right.
type of shit. You gotta learn the
Come on,
language,
man.
learn the
That's crazy.
land and shit. You know what
That's
I'm
crazy.
saying? I'm trying to figure out what he hold,
Yeah, yeah,
what he got
yeah.
them slaves
And
get
these
all this
cat.
time from.
Right. How they get all this time to do all this and become a super, great like that? You can't do it. It's not possible. But they tell us all kinds of shit, man. And a lot of us, we just believe whatever we told. We don't look at the common sense side of it, man. That's you got to be a fool to believe the shit that we've been told, man. So but yeah, they definitely hijacked our history, man. And cowboy, they were called cowboys because they were young when they started. These kids was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, man. Doing all this stuff. So that's what they were called, cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. It wasn't like they said a white man called you a cowboy. If that was the case, then why would he take the name? If it was a negative name calling you a boy, then why would the white boy call himself cowboy and want to steal that whole name and everything? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, I say
Okay.
that's a fact. Whenever they used to,
Yeah.
even in movies when they show you around that time, the people that took care of the horses was always black. I was watching this movie, that new movie they got out about Harriet Tubman. When she went to go get the
Oh
horses,
yeah.
she got it from a little boy. There was a movie called Appaloosa. It got
Yeah.
Matt Damon in it and shit. When they went to go get their horse, remember it's a little
Mm-hmm.
girl in there. She was trying to avenge the death of her father. When she went to go buy a horse, and she was asking the dude what he eat and shit, it was a young boy. He couldn't have been no more than 10 who sold her the damn
Yeah.
horse. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga could be no more than 10, goddamn.
Yeah.
If we go back to the
And
movies,
that's why the
tell you
Cowboys,
everything.
for sure, yeah. And that's why the Cowboys are so good. They were so good at riding horse and doing what they do because they were doing this all their lives. They was kids. You know.
Like, how did you get
Yeah.
into?
And,
How did
and
you
then
get into?
Cowboys.
What you saying? Turn up.
I hear you. Say it again, Topcatz. What'd you say?
Now I was saying, how did you get into it?
You said hi. Oh, the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, the story of the Cowboys, man. They had a they man. It was was it Bill Pickett bill they had. This was about I don't know, about 10 years ago, something like that. And I went to that, man, and you could see it had all kinds of pictures of these Cowboys and everything like that, and it was saying how Bass Reeves, his story was really a Lone Ranger story, that he stole that story. So when I heard that, man, I just seen how good and gifted these Cowboys was, man. I started looking into it, man. It's been something I've been, interested in and just learning and studying on, looking up, for a few years.
Yeah.
So, but my grandmother, man, my grandma used to always tell us, man, that we was Indians when I was a kid. So I always knew that. I always knew that from a little kid. But then at the time, one time I became a Pan African. I was the baddest African I thought in the world. I actually woke up, you know, from that.
Yeah. What's up, home of the Braves? What you got for us, man?
What's going on, Topcatz? How's it going, bro?
Oh man, slow motion, man. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. I'm from Virginia, actually. I'm from southwestern Virginia, a place called Roanoke, Virginia. It's a medium-sized city, like 500,000 maybe. 250,000, something like that. But speaking on the horses, I just wanted to bring up that I was doing some genealogy and I had found a great, maybe 2 or 3 times great uncle who actually had taken care of the horses during the Civil War for some of the Confederate Army. So they had actually taken him from his home in Franklin County, and he actually worked in Richmond, Virginia during the Civil War, actually taking care of the horses. And there's a picture of him standing beside the horse in uniform and everything that I've
Yeah.
actually found. So we definitely connected to them animals, man, on that level. And country people, I also got some family that was telling me about, a horse they had that they remember growing up that our family had that they had trained, it could shake your hand, do all kinds of tricks and stuff, that they had taught that horse. So country, bro, we in there, we indigenous.
And now that's a fact, man. Out here in Houston, well, we had the largest rodeo, and back in the game, they used to have it going down in Beaumont, Texas. Right before you enter into Louisiana, it's a little town out there called Beaumont. Beaumont actually got burned down. It was actually a
Hey,
thriving black community too. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? They ended up burning it down. But see, back then the white boys used to go out there and they'll bring them horses and them bulls in from all over that were famous. Bulls to be famous and couldn't nobody ride them. That's what they'll call them. And after midnight, they'll take them in the back, and the so-called black cowboys will ride them. And we'll go back there and break them hoes down. You know what I'm saying? Little 17, 18-year-old niggas go back down there and break them motherfucking bulls down that none of them white boys can ride. And they start hearing
Mm-hmm.
about it. And one time, this white dude reporter, he wrote it in the paper that an unrideable bull got rode. I can't think of the bull name, but he got rode, and so they start staying after midnight to watch us ride them hoes, and they start finding out that it wasn't just one nigga riding that bitch. Everybody down there they got on them hoes that they couldn't ride was breaking them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they always separated us riders down there. We had trail rides down there. My people now, they in one of the largest ones. Been doing it. My family been doing that shit for a long, going back into the 1800s. And they've been
hey,
riding
is that
them.
the Floyd Frank rodeo?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, is that the Floyd Frank rodeo? You heard about that? That's down in Houston.
Yeah, I heard the Frank Floyd
The
radio
Floyd, the
before.
Floyd.
Yeah. Right
Okay,
now,
okay.
we got a couple black riders coming out of Houston, man. Niggas coming from the south side. I don't know them boys over there on Sky Street. Um, right there on Mesa on damn, what's that back street called right there? They coming from out of there. And when you look at they got some videos up on YouTube about them boys riding too. And you look at the equipment that they riding on, man, like they ain't even working with nothing, but they world class. They don't have no funding in them or nothing, but they world class though riders. And then you go down and see right now a lot of horse clubs coming out. Like it should be becoming popular in Houston now, meaning like in the inner cities and shit, motherfucker, they having horse
Yeah, they
riding
got that
clubs.
in Compton.
Oh yeah, they do it in
Yeah,
Compton too.
they got horse ride. Yeah, horse riding clubs in Compton. Yeah, ask people out here, they'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah, them motherfuckers
Yeah.
going. I mean, it's crazy how many women be at them. So Homestead on Sundays and shit, they be riding them on MLK on the south side. On the north side, they be on Homestead. Had a whole street lined up, niggas out there in 4-wheelers and horses and stagecoaches and shit, and with the music blast and hoes twerking off the side.
They do that
Everybody
in
dressing up the
Philly
same.
and
You know what
Baltimore
I'm
too.
saying? Man, this
Hey,
shit.
and check this out, Topcatz. Check this out, man. With these names, right? These catchy names, man. Our people always had nicknames, man. Always, even to this day. Even people in the neighborhood, man. Everybody got nicknames. These rappers, everybody got nicknames, man. That's what
Yeah,
something our people did. You know. So when you get
same.
these $5 Indians and these, okay, go ahead.
No. Turn up.
Oh, I said, when you get these $5 Indians, man, these Europeans, man, talking about you know, My name is Eagle Hawk Red Feather. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
You
That's
know,
all.
you
That's
sound
all.
original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That shit, it
We
sounds
you know none
suspect
of
in the
that type
beginning,
of
man.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I actually went to a
That's
powwow
all that stuff, man.
one time, and they was swindling people left and right. The stuff they was selling was like made in China and everything else, supposed to be
Oh
authentic.
yeah.
Straight blue-eyed, blonde hair with some feathers in his head, selling you you know what I'm saying, something made in China. Wow.
Taiwan, Aldridge say to this day, my guys in Paris, Texas, go out on the weekends on their horse. Shout out to Paris, Texas, man. Hey, I went out there, them country, all them niggas Indians out there. You got Cooper, Texas. You got Commerce. You got to go to the Walmart in Commerce over there by Texas A&M in Commerce over there. They got a Walmart out there. You got Greenfield when you come in and shit. That's them little towns out there, nigga. You drive in. When I was 19, 18, 19, we used to leave Irving, Texas, and we'll go out there and hustle out there in them little towns and shit. And you go fed out there. You ain't no county jail and all that. Yeah, going federal, nigga. They catch you out there. But they had them niggas was racist out there too. They had some racist ass white people out there. But we went to a town and we went to a club out there in Paris, Texas. They had a club out there, a white building, old ass white building. But that bitch was turned up. And I snuck my pistol in that motherfucker too, cause I ain't know them country ass niggas out there like that. But we came to that bitch with the burners though. But hey, Paris, Texas, man. And man, it was some beautiful women out there though. They was a little ratchet, but they was beautiful though. Goddamn, I like a little ratchet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Topcatz,
Shout
you
out to
heard
Paris, Texas.
Slocum, Texas.
You say what?
You heard of Slocum, Texas. I just found out about Slocum, Texas the other day.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that one. What side is on?
It's between Dallas and Houston. Whatever it was like a massacre similar to Black Wall Street, Oklahoma, right around the
Okay.
same time. Yeah, you need to go ahead and
I'm gonna
check
have
that
to check that out. Yeah.
out. Yeah. It's called Slocum, 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 Texas.
Copy any say the Black Rodeo came to Long Beach, California every summer. He said come to the Black Rodeo come to Long
Yeah,
Beach,
dude.
California every summer.
Long Beach and Pomona.
Flamethrower, so they
Pomona,
come from
California too, in Long Beach.
Richmond to Needleville. Hey, I've been through there, goddamn, driving trucks. I've been through Needleville. Yeah, that's that Texas Cali connection. Terry say lame ass nickname. Terry, why you ain't follow me on IG yet? Terry, I know your ass got IG, goddamn. L Boogie say, why is there a Paris, Texas? So many questions now. I don't know, goddamn, but that's a little ass country town out there. You blink, you'll miss it. That going up north too. All of that shit was IT back in the game. All that was Indian territory. You get
Mm-hmm.
around that area, all of the towns named cowboy Indian towns and shit going around there. All that shit Indian around there. It's so much Indian history in Texas. It's crazy, man. I went to truck school in a place called Waxahachie, Texas. That was an Indian town.
Mm-hmm.
Cherokee that be in the chat and shit, she out of
A lot of them
Tomball. It
names
was
is
an
Indian
Indian
names.
town. You say what?
A
What'd
lot
you
of
say?
them names are Indian names.
Oh yeah,
All the
yeah,
names.
yeah. And then
I said a
even when
lot
you
of them
go in
names are
there,
Indian names. Yeah.
even when you go in that little town right there, the whole setup is Indian shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit Indian. Like if you sitting in like a McDonald's or something, a restaurant or something, they got Indian wallpaper and all that type of shit all around. Everything Indian, from the railroads and all of that shit there. Yeah, all that shit set up like old school style too.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with it, Desiree?
It's a Black Cowboy parade in the Bay Area every year, El Boogie.
Bert said he's 6 miles from Waxahachie. No bullshit. Yeah, man, I used to be out there, Waxahachie. And then we'll go to what's that damn town called? Going Cedar Hill, Bert.
Yeah.
Go down there
Hello?
to Cedar Hill. Yep, Cedar
Hello?
Hill, Texas.
Hey,
Yeah,
Top. Yeah, Cherokee
yeah.
Bill went off on the haircut. I was thinking about that story you told that time when the boy tripped out. The African dude did your haircut that
Oh, yeah. Cherokee Bill in me. I had to get that. That's what I'm gonna start calling that. I'm finna go Cherokee Bill on one of these whole ass barbers.
time.
You know what I'm saying? You niggas about to get it.
Ooh.
Bert said he sell mine from Cedar Hill. Yeah, man, they got them yellow bones out there in Cedar Hill, Bert. Them little motherfuckers out there high yellow with the ass on them too, goddamn. I ain't talking about that mulatto yellow. Them motherfucker there high yellow out there, goddamn. Man, you got some last words you leaving with me? I feel lay my ass
Yeah,
down.
I'm about to let you go, bro. Man, peace to the family out there. Keep spreading this good information. Let's get this information out there for these people. We definitely need it. We need to try to wake as many people up as possible. And as you say, Topcatz, we got to do it now before we forced to do it. So let's get it together. Peace, family.
In a real way, appreciate you coming up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. One time for the one time. Turn up. Man, shout out to Take Out Tyson coming through, man, with the cowboy information, man. Appreciate the homie home with the Braves coming through. Bird from Ark and Flame through Desiree, Money Brown TV. Money Brown, that's your new name when I see you, nigga. You Cherokee Bill, nigga. When I see your ass, nigga, you Cherokee Bill. Shout out to the homie Cherokee Bill, MJ Gibbons, 9 Ether in the motherfucking building. Flame through L Boogie with the hoodie. You ain't L Boogie with the hoodie no more. You L Boogie with the goodie, goddamn. L Boogie with the goodies. Terror in the building. Country ass Terror, goddamn. Terror still smothering poach house, goddamn. Frying bacon and goddamn making her making her goddamn gravy to smother the poach house. Making the gravy to smother the poach house. MJ Givens, Treese in the building. Alexander Dennis, yeah. Original Copper Indian. Taiwan Aldridge was in the building. I am Mia Will, I see you. 1900 Hustler. Gretchen Ham in the building. Pamela Eyes Wide Clear, I see you. Whoa. Man, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, man. D Pre the Aborigine, I see you. Nay, Tracy. Ricky Samuel was in the building. Oh, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, man. For that, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. In a real way, man. I'm going to stay humble and hungry for the information. Like I say, man, hardest working kid in the showbiz, man. Y'all don't even understand how long I really be studying, nigga. You know, I don't be bullshit, nigga. I don't be bullshit. I don't be bullshit with this shit, nigga. Hustle say, legendary, you can call me Glass, but the woman can call me Dick. Yeah, Boogie said, I want to know who told you, nigga. Goddamn, don't worry about it. A taste tester. Yeah, Boogie. A taste tester told me, goddamn, one of these taste tested niggas. One of them taste testers that gave you up, L Boogie. Nigga got your business out here in these streets, L Boogie. She talking about who told you, a taste tester. CEO or senior in the motherfucking building. Appreciate y'all pulling it up, man. Ricky saying you say bang bang in the real way. Hey man, you can choose loose, stay confused, man. It's that big boy drip, watch step, you might slip. In the real motherfucking way, man. It's that big boy drip, watch step, you might slip. Hey, my nigga Slim say, goddamn, he missed the glass on they motherfucking ass, goddamn. Big Chief, not the way Chief done a grant, goddamn. Ain't done a grant. The homie be busy, say y'all might be cousins, goddamn. He want to get at you. He need to talk to you. Goddamn. Hey, it's really been real, man. I'm trying to give me some sleep, man. Best that ever did it and got away with it. The legendary Big Chief Topcatz. That's my motherfucking time. And I'm gone. G5 Gabe, I see you. Big Ram. L Boogie, a taste tester and told it on you. You done gave that nigga a spoonful and he done told it on your motherfucking ass. I say, what was the ingredients, nigga? What was that secret sauce, nigga? What was the secret ingredients in that motherfucker? That nigga say, he say, motherfucker had a little cinnamon in it. You understand me? Tablespoon of cinnamon. 1 shot of vanilla. I said, she put vanilla in that thing? Oh, nah. I know she ain't got no vanilla in that thing, goddamn. L Boogie, you put vanilla in them ingredients. Man, y'all get y'all ass about here. I'm finna go to bed. I say, what you think she got in there? That nigga say. I say, what was the recipe, nigga? I need to get some of these little young hoes that recipe, nigga. What she had in there, Mr. Taste Tester? She said, nigga say, little nutmeg in that motherfucker. Man, y'all get y'all ass about it, man. I love y'all. Peace.